Okay. Switch to D&D because that's what we're doing tonight. Hello. We're starting a new campaign.
Did you get a new mic chain?
No, why?
Oh, I thought you sounded different, but now I don't think you do.
I think I messed with some of the settings in
Oh, no, you are slightly different.
the mic.
Only slightly. It's slightly less. Just slightly less, and I don't know in what way, but not in a bad way. It's just different.
I took out some of the bass from the microphone because it's known to be bassy.
Yeah, that would be it. I think you actually sound a bit more natural, to be honest.
That was the idea. Anyway, so yes. Is everyone here? And the other question is everyone's character sheet ready?
Yeah, sort of. My backstory I'm going to tweak again because it imported again, I think.
That's okay. I mean, don't forget, some people put them in the backstories folder, so it's in there as well. Okay, so yes, we're starting. I should check Twitch. Open up a new one.
I haven't put in my level 1 feat, but that's fine, right?
Well, I mean, that's up to you. You really should.
Depends if you need it.
It won't come up for a while, but I might as well put it in.
But more pranks on people. I've had a
Just put mine in their passive abilities, basically, yeah, because it's a feat, right? So.
It's basically, yeah, I guess the level 1 feats are basically passive, so. How do I get to my channel?
That one, really. My battle can show up pretty easy,
right?
but isn't really. Not much to it.
/ I've got to change this because I think it's streaming under the wrong settings and I don't have the settings up. It is. Okay, so how do I get to my mod view? There we go. Okay, so let's change the settings. No, this isn't. Where? This is mod view. How do I get to my settings? Edit. Here we go. DUN. Dungeons and Dragons. Episode 1 of. Okay. Done. There we go. Okay. Let's reload that to make sure it's ready. Okay, perfect. Okay, and I'll be downloading this later and uploading it to YouTube. Okay. So is everyone here is the question.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
I think it's only Joey who's not logged in.
Hey.
Hey, Joey.
Okay, so we'll start. So you've all got your backstories. You all know why you know each other. You are currently sitting around in a bar. You can discuss what you need to discuss. Like, I'm sure that Quirin has some nice words for Shax. Yes. By the way, Shax, your master has wandered off, leaving a small debt. You're not sure where he went, but he left a few debts to a few taverns in Tempsea here.
It's fine. He's always back.
So for the debt, should I put my own number in for the amount he's owed, or do you have a number?
It is 8 gold, 7 silver, and 6 copper.
Okay.
And that is how much he's owed in. That's how much is owed in Tempsea.
Okay.
Only in Tempsey.
Yeah.
Are we at the table with them or?
Yeah. All of you are at the table with each other. I mean, if you and Bubba want to walk in as this is happening, it's fine. But at the moment, I assume you're all at the table with each other.
How many coppers was it that I saw there?
6.
So just to be clear, we're all meeting up here because we've just taken this. We've heard about a job that we're going to take on together. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I hope I'm not taking on any of your debts. Being part of your party.
No. Only this person, Shocks, needs to pay.
Fantastic. Because, like, Baby and I have got our own issues, own things going on. So, like, for now, let's just work on like getting us some money.
So our characters are Kobe, the life druid, Baby Lou the fighter, Shoshone the bard,
So
Quern the
Shax,
thiever,
when
and
do you think you're gonna have this ready?
Shax the monk.
The money that you're owed, I don't think it will come in anytime soon. Perhaps if we get paid for a job. Well, and anyway, I'm sure that my master will have more debts accrued by the time this one is paid.
So
Think
while
we
you
should kill him.
while you guys are discussing this, the door opens and a young man with brown hair walks in. This is the person you have been waiting for. Who's the one who set up the job, by the way? Who's the one who found this?
Should I say-
Shoshana did to try and as a way to sort of get some income to help Shax.
Okay.
Build some contacts.
And so I guess we contacted you.
Yeah, well, so I pulled everyone together. I called you needing the services of a healer.
Okay, that's good. So Shoshana, you'd know this man. The rest of you don't. He's about 5.5 foot. He's young. He's about 16. Brown eyes, brown hair. Anyway, he walks over and he looks around. And he sees you, Shoshana.
Do I know his name?
You do. It's Cloud.
Cloud, over here. Over here, Cloud.
And he smiles and walks over and says, "Ah, Shoshana, excellent. I see these are your party members." And he takes a look over you. And he gives a second look at Baby, but he's seen weirder, so he doesn't give it much thought and says, "Excellent. The roads have been not safe, and well, we had an escort on the way here. Unfortunately, the escort has headed up north. There's another battle brewing, and they decided that they might make money north. So, I'd like to hire you and your group. I need to get back to Pastral. My family is waiting."
They just left you?
Well, we were meant to organize future payment for an escort back, but unfortunately, I wasn't offering enough for them.
And so they've left you in a bit of strife then?
I mean, I can make it back, but there has been warnings of attacks on the road, and I'd prefer it would be preferable to be safe.
Well, I guess that's fortunate for us since we were looking for a job.
And so you guys know the rough distance to Pastral. If you follow the road, it takes about a day and a half. So you'll be camping out. And he says, I will be willing to pay you 5 gold to get me back. And not only that, you will stay for free at my parents' inn when we get to Pastral.
Sounds like a plan. You in, Baby?
Sounds good to me. First drink on the house, too?
He nods and says, "Absolutely."
That's
Get
the
on
way,
my
Baby.
drink.
Cloud, are we talking about 5 gold each, or
5 gold
gold.
5 gold for the escort, a bonus for getting me there safe within 2 days. And then, as I said, free board at my parents' inn for the duration of your stay in Pastral.
fair price, I guess?
Just think of the jobs we can pick up once we do this one successfully. It's all about the long game.
So, is there anything you guys want to do? So we can either set off now, or you can wait till tomorrow, do some investigations, do some shopping beforehand, before setting off. Which would you prefer?
Maybe I'd like to see if there's any other quick cash lying around.
Okay. Can you roll?
I'll,
Can you roll me an investigation check?
Uh-huh.
Looking around, it's not much. You do see a bounty for a brown bear, but it's only worth 5 silver. Not really worth your time. Maybe if you come across it, but otherwise, it's not worth looking.
Generally, I would like to, offer my services of, healing minor facial injuries or any kind of minor imperfections for people in the tavern.
Looking
Looking
around, this is a quite rough tavern, but everyone's either happy with their scars or not willing to pay.
which is fine. Vanity always finds a way. So,
is there anything else anyone else wants to do?
Yeah. I'm curious. Actually, quick question quickly. So the overview you went over last week for us for the places in this plane. Like, is that general knowledge? Is it like 101 for like?
Yes, most of the stuff that I went over last week is general knowledge. Depending on what you pick up later and what you investigate, you'll learn more. But
so yeah, no, that's the general stuff. Okay, cool.
Everybody's proud of their scars.
Not everyone's proud of their scars, but all the people here are fighters who've earned them in some way or another. Okay, so if there's nothing else you guys want to do you want to set out tomorrow in the morning, or do you want to set out now?
What time is it now?
It's about midday, so let me just edit the calendar and set it up. 12
if
p.m.
we're in a rush to get this done.
Well, that's the thing, you're not in a rush. He's like I said, he's offering to wait for you guys till tomorrow. He's even willing to pay your tavern fees for tonight.
Okay, so he's not counting today as the second day of
Tavern
these,
or in fee?
Tavern, in fee, whatever, same thing.
is he paying for our drinks?
He's paying 1 drink here, and he's paying for your stay tonight if you want to stay tonight.
I was about
What
to say.
if baby has a really big cup?
Yeah, oh, it's okay. It's 1 cup.
It's like the size of a barrel. What if he drinks out of a barrel?
It's a cup. The largest they have, the largest cup is what you'll get.
Do we see anything else happening in the area, like around us? Like you see, are the people like playing like card games and stuff around us? Are they like, is there a general mood that's unusual, or are people just kind of doing their own thing?
I mean, there's a few more adventurers than usual, mercenaries and the like. Can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
As far as you can tell, like, from the time you've spent here, which is not long, while this is not the usual amount of adventurers during the day, nothing unusual is happening. Maybe they're taking the day off. Like, there's nothing super unusual. You guys do know that there have been warnings of goblin attacks and animal attacks on the path to and from between Vanglaur and Tempsey, but nothing unusual. This is a dangerous world.
Is there any like arm wrestling or anything going on in the tavern?
There's a few people mucking about. You could probably find someone to arm wrestle if you wanted to.
All right, I'll yell out. I'll bet a silver on a arm wrestle.
Okay. A youngish man steps forward. He says, "I'll take that bet."
Pat him on the head, be like, "Yeah."
Okay, so that would be so this is a strength check.
Okay.
So roll d20 plus
Ugh, fucking horrible.
0. He rolled even worse.
Wow.
And he and he shakes his head and says, "Strong, mate." Puts down a silver and stands up.
I call out to the rest of the tavern. Baby is the victor. No one is as strong as Baby Lou.
And another man steps forward. This guy is big, muscly. He's got large hair coming out, and he says, "I'll give it a go." So now you've got 2 silver on the table. Do you want to raise that, or do you want to keep it?
All right, you want to bet 2 silver?
And he nods.
Point at him and I give him a thumbs down. I'm like, "You're going down."
Okay.
Taking bets.
You fucking bastard!
Wow. Every day. Oh wow.
Oh, so you guys stay in the middle, and you're just like, "Ugh," and neither of you push over. Okay, let's go again.
All right.
Ooh, a shameful
Natural
display.
10 is the highest roll of the night.
This is the
Oh
start.
yeah.
I was gonna say, can I? Oh,
And
I need to do it.
you just like slam him down, and he looks at you and shakes his head. Good match.
I tell him, hell yeah.
Oh, he-
Again, Baby Lou is the victor. No one here is as strong as the bugbear.
Last, but one more challenger step. One more challenger steps up. One
Dragon.
more. No.
This
guy-
is like the final boss in this room.
No. This guy looks super weak to you. But he walks up and eyes you, gives you a once over, sits down. He puts 4 silver on the table, and then puts his arm
Sounds
up and
good.
smiles.
You grab a hold. Oh, yeah.
Wow, nice.
Damn.
And you just slam him down. You don't even give him any any time to move, and he just shakes his head, nods, leaves his silver behind.
Thank you, good folk, for your money.
No one else is now keen to challenge Baby after that.
Good job,
You
baby.
you do, however, get quite a round of applause from that. So you've made yourself 8 silver.
I'll buy a round for the bar.
Okay.
For level 1.
That'll be 5 silver for the round.
Okay.
I knew I could count on you.
So that takes a good hour or so. Skip ahead 1 hour. Anything else you guys want to do?
My character sheet's broken.
That dude.
Again.
Yeah.
Just reload the game. It fixes the character sheet. Seems to be working
mine
fine for me.
was- I had to reload mine. It's home. It works now, but yeah.
Chang, I took my +1 intelligence. I took intimidation, so I just have to check that.
Yeah, that's fine.
In this one, every time I import my sheet.
Yep.
I don't know what what it wants to tick to make it work.
D&D Beyond import just doesn't work completely sometimes. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, so you've made a little bit of money. You've done a bit of drinking. You want to set off today, or do you want to
I'm not gonna say no to a
Sleep.
free night.
Okay, well
we
then
have home before
yeah, you can. You've got that gives you about 8 hours or so to mess about before going to sleep, and then you can start off the next day. So if there's anything else you want to look around for, get.
Oh, what kind of town is Tempsey again? It's
It's a
like, is it-
port shipbuilding town, so there's plenty of stuff here. It's quite a large town.
so we have sailors, all the stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, most of the
Cool.
goods you'll find here are in regards to shipbuilding, but there's a few other things you might find if you're willing to look around.
Our goal is to get to partial, right?
Yes. So you're on the map. So if I'll.
Trying to see which one it is. Yeah.
So that would be
Yeah.
basically your route like that. If you're having a look.
Okay. Yeah.
It's about getting to here at a normal pace will be that's about how far you get, and then you'll have to take about half a day, a little bit more than half a day to get from the road down to Pastoral. So you'll be camping overnight.
Yeah.
We don't have tents.
No, you'll be if you no matter you can look for tents if you want.
Yeah, I'll go look for a tent.
I'll assist with that.
I might join as well.
Okay, so tents sleep 2 people. So you can either buy one for yourself, or you can just get 3 of them, which will sleep all of you. Looking around, you find a general store. The general store's name is the Fabulous Fantusmal. And there's a what's this? They're not.
Now for me, I've cleared
Do you wanna
browsing
try-
data and refreshed 3 times.
I can delete the character and re-import it if you want, but if you want.
Well, I've literally got no spells and no features listed, and I've refreshed the page 3 times. I just did a
Nice.
I've cleared my browsing data as well, so I don't know, and then refreshed it again, so I don't know what else to try.
I will say, anyone who wants to share a tent with me, I'm very happy to show you the ways of Sunni.
Okay, so I'll remake your character just a sec. If you want to buy a tent, it is 2 gold for each tent.
That's a lot.
I'm buying a tent.
I'll buy one. Okay, I'll buy one.
I might buy the 3rd one then.
Okay, so you guys okay, so you buy 3 tents. That's fine.
That character's probably gonna want to stay with Shax to make sure she doesn't run. Like,
And I'm used to staying with baby.
It's a bit rapey there, Clarence.
So,
what? It's my job. What are you thinking?
Forcing yourself into the tent of a young woman?
I don't care about her. I just want the money.
Okay, is that working?
Yeah, it's in there now. Thank you. It's so weird how it does that.
Okay, so well, you have 3 tents. So you guys can choose who you sleep with. So is there anything else you want to go out and buy? That took about another hour looking around for it.
The mess kit, does that work as like for like cooking on a campfire?
Mess kit.
I'm guessing.
5e. Yes, it contains a tin box containing cups, cutlery. You can be used. It's got a cooking pan, got a plate and a shadow bowl, basically. And you also have your rations.
Right.
And if you're proficient survival, you can try and go out and like hunt. But
Yeah, well, I have 5 at least under my you guys.
Yeah, I've got 5.
It's enough for this least.
I am not proficient, but that won't stop me from trying.
okay. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, we'll head to the next day, which will be.
Oh, can I try and perform at the inn we're staying at that
Yeah,
night
okay.
to try and see if we can get some tips?
It's about 7 p.m. Rocks around, and you talk to the barkeeper, and he's like, "Yeah, sure. Give it a good show." So you take a step up. There's a small stage. It's not often used, but occasionally he has. It's clean. There are a few like stains there, but it's a dirty old tavern. What do you expect? So give me a performance check.
All right.
This can go either really well or really poorly.
My master comes back
mediocre?
and bashes her over the head.
That's not bad. Okay. / roll 1d2 plus 2d10
In the
plus
Ballad of the
2d20.
Archfey of the Wilds.
Okay.
Vicious manga.
Okay. So they congratulate you, and you actually get a round of applause, and you make 13 silver and 27 copper.
Nice.
Who's taking care of the coin?
Well, that's my
That's
coin.
just your coin.
So...
Never mind.
Yeah, this is just
good for my
from
tips.
Shoshana's.
13
Performing. Wink, wink.
13 silver and 27 copper.
Yes, 13. It's not 132. 13. 13 silver, 27 copper.
Are we band adventures or is this a circus?
I would not expect one of you to understand the fine talents of story and song.
Shrug my shoulders.
This will be interesting. Okay. That takes about. You're up on stage for a good hour, so it's now about 8 p.m. You guys get your free meal. That's paid for by Cloud. If you want to spend some more time drinking and speaking down in the tavern, you can. Otherwise, you guys can retire early. Get ready for an early start.
After Shoshana's performance, I say, "Shax, see, she just made a bunch of money. She get up there and try too."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. She did. I look at her, yeah.
I'm more of a watcher than a doer.
Well, that might explain why you're so poor then.
Oh my goodness.
Ouch. Speaking of watching, I'd like to just sort of observe some of the patrons
Okay, give me a
later into the night.
Okay, give me a perception roll. What are you specifically looking for?
Studying their flow of ki.
Okay. As far as you can tell, it's normal. Like, there's nothing exciting about it.
Okay.
Okay. After spending some time drinking and studying the flow of ki, it's now 10 p.m.
Alright, well, it's time for me to retire.
Okay. So Shax, you're retiring. I assume Quirin's going to go with him to make sure he doesn't escape.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kieran just sleeps like I sleep on the bed, and Kieran's just like on the side that's not the wall, just like making sure there's.
Okay, what about Cowboy, Shoshana, and Baby Lou?
I'm going to go to my chambers and have my nighttime routine.
Okay.
all done so in front of a mirror to honor my beauty in front of Suni.
Yep.
Washing, cleaning my hair, cleaning my entire body, all whilst looking at myself.
Baby's gonna sit down and drink for about another hour because he doesn't want to watch that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the cause of baby's drinking problem.
Okay. What about Shoshona?
I'm going to observe these people and see if anybody might have anything of interest to tell me. Try and
Okay.
chat them up and see if they have any stories about the road.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Oh, there it is. Ooh.
Nobody tells you much. One story does pique your interest. You hear about like Kobe was talking to Kobe found a wanted poster earlier of a brown bear, and you actually one of the patrons actually tells you that on the way here, about 9 miles out of town, that they actually saw a brown bear. They're not sure if that's the one, but they actually saw a brown bear. So they tell you to be careful if you're heading out of the city.
Thank you, kind sir.
Kobo's known a few bears in his time. You want to ask him
God.
about it?
God. Oh my goodness. Okay, another hour passes.
They'll retire.
Okay, so everyone retires for the night.
Me too.
Okay, so you sleep. You mark your 8 hours off. It's now 7 a.m. in the morning. It's okay, 7.
Mark our hours off?
It's basically you guys go to sleep, so you get a long rest. Not that you guys really need it,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
What is this needs to be? I need to change this to Celsius. 59 F in C. So upon waking up, you have breakfast. If there's anything else you want to do before leaving, you can. Looking outside, it looks like it's going to be quite the nice day. A little bit cloudy, but no rain, thankfully. No snow. It is winter, so thankfully there's no snow. Can I set this to Celsius?
If it's winter, should I have some undergarments on?
You don't need them. I mean, you are protected
'Cause
by your
my-
god.
Yeah, there you go.
my armor is quite skimpy in places.
I do know that, yes.
It does serve the purpose of heavy armor.
It's okay, Joey. This is a JRPG.
Yeah, you gotta remember bikini armor, Joey. Bikini armor.
Yeah,
All the armor there is.
Use Celsius. It's not working.
Less protective.
Anyway, okay. So Cloud meets you outside and smiling and says, "Ah, are you guys ready to go?"
Well, we had best be off early if we're bound to make it too far before the sun starts to set.
I put my hand on his head. I'm like, unless you want to go back to the bar.
He shakes his head and says, "I'm looking forward to be home."
I sidle up beside him and like kind of link my arm with his and say, "Stay close to me so you don't die."
He looks at you and nods. He gives you one of those looks like, "Huh?"
If anything happens, I'll keep you up.
More ways than one, apparently.
Oh, okay, yep, sure.
Sorry.
Okay. While we're going on, can I get a perception check from all of you?
Oh, all of us.
Is this gonna be like a group one, or?
It's a group pass-fail check.
Oh, thank God I rolled high. 'Cause I have a plus fucking 0.
Okay, this is DC 12, so okay, we've succeeded. Wow. Okay, all of you succeed. So it was an easy check. I was doing some group rolls earlier, and you guys were rolling 6s. So,
Yay.
so you guys make about 12 miles out. Up ahead, you see an overturned cart, and you see some tracks on the side of the road. So you're about here. You'll be traveling another 4-ish miles before you take your break. So it's late afternoon.
Oh, perhaps we should investigate these tracks in the broken cart.
Yes, I'm sure whatever did this left everything behind.
I sense adventure.
Oh,
So you guys going to investigate the cart?
I think so.
Okay.
You stay close with me, Cloud. You don't know what's going on here.
I'll go up to the cart with whoever's going up there.
Okay. Well, I'll load the map first.
What kind of weapon does Cloud have?
Cloud's staying back. He's nowhere.
Alright.
He's like, I'll just stay back here.
Oh, should I stay with you to guard you?
He'll be right.
I mean, you think you'll be fine.
I'll stay back anyways. This is
Okay.
it seems foolish.
Who wants to go to the cart with me?
Let's go.
All right. Well, if Quarren is staying back, then I'll go come up with you.
Quarren strikes me as a type 2.
There's
Stay
dead
at the
people.
rear. Oh god.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
God, a brown bear.
Okay, so what's your
Brown nest.
Oh fuck. Passive perception.
yeah?
Not good.
Kobo has 14, I think.
Okay, so as you approach, Kobo, you're the first to spot it. You can actually see a brown bear eating that guy.
Oh gosh.
Passive.
Hold on. I see a bear.
How far away are they from us? From me, I guess.
From you,
The same distance as actual map. Okay.
about 100 feet away, because you'd be slightly further back if you're guarding Cloud.
Yeah.
Where is it? There. There you go. So you see a brown bear that is chewing on someone right there. The cart is full of goods. You haven't had a chance to investigate, but the brown bear
guys.
is busy eating, so he has not noticed you guys yet.
We should go whack it.
Too far away to say anything, so
We could.
I know there's a job for it.
Yeah, but we're not going back to town.
Yes, but maybe we can claim it in the new town. I'm sure somebody wants a bear.
Let's just skin the beast and take its pelt.
Yes,
Perhaps-
let's kill it.
Perhaps these merchants had.
But then we're gonna have to bury the bodies.
Maybe they had
Why?
coin pouches that would go to waste if we left them.
I don't think they're very beautiful, so I don't think it'll be a big issue if we leave them.
Maybe while they still had faces on, they were.
I guess we can kill it. I'll throw my hand axe at it.
Okay. Okay, roll your hand axe.
20. I think the hand axe is 30. No, it's 20, so I'm at disadvantage.
Well, you'd have advantage because he hasn't
Okay.
noticed you, so it'd be at normal.
Oh,
No, that
And that's how
you-
we start the first combat.
throw it, and it just like and hits the tree behind the bear, and the bear looks up and growls at you. And we're in
You'll get him
combat.
next time.
oh shit.
That starts really well.
It's perfect.
It is.
Brown bear. I can't resize, so I need to get the resize that on. Okay, begin combat.
Try. Oh, there he is. I wouldn't show up now.
Okay, Shoshana, you're up first.
Alright, I'm going to.
Target yourself.
I don't know how I did. Oh, alt click. And then I'm going to shout out, "You're completely unbearable. I don't know how you live with
Oh
yourself."
my god.
The entire party kills themselves.
Yeah, take sarcastic damage or pun damage.
Hey,
So the bear growls at you as it hates your pun.
Did it make the save?
No, it failed.
Oh, fuck off.
Apply damage.
But he will have disadvantage.
He will have disadvantage. He will have.
Then I'm going to move back a little bit more.
Okay.
Still, he didn't like that.
You got no modifier?
Not on cantrips. Unfortunately.
Shax.
no, I can't walk through Baby Lou without having difficult terrain, right?
Yes. So it'll be 10 feet no matter
Mm.
what.
Why don't you just go up
15,
and then diagonal?
20, 25, 30. Is that within?
It is. It
Oh,
is
yeah,
in
it is.
rage.
Okay. Oh no. Alright, I'm going to punch it with my fist.
Okay.
It's almost a 1.
You hit. So Shax runs up and starts trying to punch the bear.
Quite effectively, apparently.
It's actually quite good damage.
That's max damage, isn't it?
Yep.
And then I'll use my martial arts bonus action to punch it again with my other hand.
Okay.
Oops, probably just use the same one.
Yep.
Does
Okay.
17 hit?
17 hits. It's only a bear.
Okay.
It's not armored.
Ah,
So I believe you don't get your. Do you get your bonus? Do you get your dexterity on your bonus action?
Monks do, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Okay,
let me
that's
just
fine.
check that.
Just check, but yeah. Apply damage. So yeah, you run up and just like give it one in the face, and then you give it an uppercut, and then the bear like looks at you and growls. Cowboy.
Doesn't really say, it just says I can make one unarmed attack.
Yeah,
So
I
guess
think
it's not an offhand attack
it's
then.
it's not an offhand attack. So yeah,
Why can't I walk up diagonal?
you can. It's just
Oh, is it
the
a
way the walls work. You can't, but you can. It's a short
Wah.
bush.
shape? I've toppled a bush a few times in my lifetime.
Yep. Okay, so
I'm gonna whack it.
you're gonna run up and smack it with your mace.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yep, you hit.
Nice.
It was looking for a 2 for a second there, but guys are aptly dealing with this bear.
Poor innocent bear.
The bear, looking quite angry, turns and looks at Shax as the first person to punch it. Okay.
It's not a guardian druid, is it? It's not gonna cleave us both.
No. Okay.
That looks really cool on that sort of style token, the bloody thing. It looks like it's actually bleeding.
No, it's really cool, these ones. They're normal. So, Kobe. Sorry, not Kobe. Shax, what's your AC?
15.
Okay, I think a 25 hits.
Did it have
hang on.
disadvantage?
I
Mm,
rolled again. 9. Okay, so it misses. You're lucky.
Thank God.
Okay, so and now after
You're
trying
welcome.
to bite you, it comes at you with its claws. It hits with its claws with an 18.
Oh.
Okay, you take 8 slashing damage. Oof.
That's like most of your health. Yeah, like I almost
Level
That's how
1.
it is, right?
Level 1. Okay, so the bear ends its turn.
Reminds me of healers kits, don't we? Shit, I forgot about that.
Quan. You hear Shax go, ah! as the bear mauls Shax. You're lucky because you would have taken 12 damage from the bite if it had hit.
Quirin just sees like a money purse being like ripped open, and he's just like, no.
Yes, my money. Okay, about the rest. Alright, I'm gonna do a sneak attack, I think, because someone's in range of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
then I just sharp bow attack.
That's a hit.
I do the deeps. Not much, but I do.
I mean, rogues are all about sneak attack.
I'm
just gonna put it out there. Why do you only have a +2 and no? Wait,
He's a
plus
strength
0?
rogue.
You have a +0?
He's a strength rogue. Johnny.
No, the +0 isn't.
You don't have a +2.
It's a short
He
bow.
does.
A regular short bow is dexterity.
He gets he doesn't get proficiency on the damage roll. So he just has +2 in dex.
Yeah, I have to get I think they're called composite bows. I have to do that. Yeah,
Yep.
start getting.
Well, I have a +3 in strength, motherfucker.
Shouldn't you be proficient in a short bow?
Yeah,
Mhm.
the rogue.
He is.
Oh, yeah, he is,
he,
but the
he does have
damage
proficiency.
doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
I think Joey was looking at the damage roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at the damage roll, thinking, where's the
It just puts a
modifier?
0 on the end always for some reason. Like even my cantrip die that never get a bonus to damage unless you have potent spell casting has a 0
Yeah.
plus on the
Alright.
damage.
Let's go.
Vaden,
Yeah,
this
so
roll
I've
is
rolled your sneak attack damage.
yeah.
Oh, it's 1d6.
There should be a sneak attack ability that you can roll.
Does it have an attack button? The one you posted or damage?
It should for him. Oh.
No, there's in your features or in your inventory. There is an actual sneak attack button you can click as well if you don't need. That way you don't have to remember what sneak attack it is.
Usually, for me, it was right on that sneak attack tab that is on the chat log.
Apply damage. Yeah, the bear is looking pretty damaged. Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna jab it.
Okay. Can baby finish it off?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Baby
yes.
just comes up behind Shax and Kobe. Wow.
You have that long arm thing, don't you? As a
Is he have 15
It's
feet of reach?
It's a glaive. The glaive has.
No, but he also has. He gets an extra, so he has 15 feet of reach
Yeah.
again.
I just hear him running up behind me and duck instinctively.
7.
It's interesting.
You can hear me
10?
from quite a ways.
Yeah.
Does that
So
automatically re-roll less than a 2 for you.
yes, it does.
Oh, nice.
Not only that, it's auto doing crit die. So the +10 at the end is his glaive damage. So, like, by damage. So basically, baby just runs up, and Cowboy ducks, and he swings down, and the bear's head just goes clump, 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 clump. And rolls under what was left of the cart. In combat, you can
Well,
award it.
now that that's done with, Shax, are you okay?
Shax has a gaping wound on his chest.
Just like fall to one knee. No. I'm not
Do I
okay.
have to expend part of my magic to take care of
Wait,
this?
wait. I got this, and I'll lick her chest.
Baby, I can't stop him.
Can you roll
So
a
big.
Constitution saving throw, Shax?
Oh.
Manage my screen.
You're not happy to see it, but watching baby just like lick you, like, ugh.
Don't you keep this thing on a leash, Coco?
You've never seen a bugbear come up and lick someone's wounds before.
I have some restraints, but it's not really baby sort of thing.
Hello.
So we're. Oh, never mind. We already got the XP. Cool.
I mean, the XP for the bear doesn't matter. I'm going to award XP for kills, but that won't mean you'll level up.
Okay.
It's too early for a short rest, surely.
No, you can short rest if you want. You can take an hour if you want.
Might be for the best. You don't know what I'll need my 2 spell slots for.
Yeah.
Whatever they are.
I want to start carving up the bear.
Okay.
Wait.
Yes, I want to see what's in the carriage whilst Shax has a short rest.
Okay,
I want
so
to go through the pockets of our
No,
deceased
short
friends.
rest.
The pockets.
We can do this first.
God
You're-
damn it, you're 1 HP.
Shax, rest up while I look through these.
Bonk him on the head. Oh, wait. Maybe don't do that. He'll die.
is this the one?
It's okay. I stopped the bleeding.
Yes, baby.
A
You're,
bugbear
you're
saliva is
very
actually
helpful.
It's cauterized the wound.
it's a coagulant.
Okay, so we'll start with what's in the caravan. There's some poor arms in there, as far as you can tell. Can you give me a investigation or perception check, whoever's looking through the cart?
I rolled.
Okay.
I don't believe it, but I'm pretty sure my D&D Beyond die was cocked when I got a 19.
It happens. Okay, so Cowboy. Looking through, you actually find that there are among the really poor quality weapons that look like they're being taken to be melted down. You find a high quality mace in there.
For me? You shouldn't have, DM.
You're not sure
I'll
if it's anything special at the moment, but yeah, you find a high quality mace in there.
Should I,
Just
do
add
it as a cleric?
just add a just in your inventory, just add high quality mace for now.
Hey.
You don't find anything else special. Looking through the corpses.
How do I add a custom item in Foundry?
Striking a regular mace for now would be easier. Yeah.
You can also just click the add button in your inventory.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Let's see. It's 1 or 2. This is volume 2. Why isn't there a bear? Okay. Looking through the corpses, they don't have anything special on them. They're in tattered robes or commoners' clothes. It looks like they tried to brave this path without any guards, and it ended poorly for them.
It's kind of sad, actually.
Yes, 1 HP person. It is quite sad that these people are dead.
Okay.
Look at Cloud. Like, apparently we had a good idea. not going by yourself.
SP.
We should probably give Cloud one of these swords too.
Now, don't be hasty. The man's paying us, not the other way around.
You find 9 silver pieces and 33 copper pieces. The cart is actually in serviceable condition. If you really wanted to, you could actually pull the cart to where you're going.
What were we journeying on anything before?
Nope, you guys were walking.
Oh, what a wonderful idea!
So who found the money?
Who was looking?
Wasn't I looking?
I think Shax and Shoshana were.
Did Shoshana even roll high enough to see that?
Well, no, you guys just sort of investigated
Oh,
the
yeah.
corpses. It wasn't
okay, yeah.
wasn't hard to spot.
Oh.
I'll take the copper if that's alright with you.
So cutting
You
up
want to split it evenly.
cutting up the bear, you can take its pelt, which is worth 2 gold pieces, and you can take its heart and its meat. So its heart's worth 5 silver, and its meat won't be worth much, but you could use that. There's enough meat there for 2 rations.
Okay.
Thank you.
And if you want, you can take its head. That can be proof to turn in if you want to try and collect.
A jerk.
The gold.
We just tossed it in the cart.
Yeah, you can just toss the head in the cart. So.
And she gives it to Quarren last. Sorry, there's only one left. Just flicks it over to you.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna eat the heart raw.
okay, so you just bite down on the heart as a bugbear. I'm sure you love it.
Bubba.
Good vitamins.
That thing spit on me. Ugh.
Okay, so do you want to take your short rest or do you want to continue on?
Do you want to take a short rest? You want to take a short rest?
Probably take a short rest. Probably a good idea. Yeah, because use her
Yeah.
rest.
I was carving while we did the rest. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, well, if you're taking a short rest, you can now have one.
And I make sure to grab a sword and give it to Cloud.
Okay, Cloud takes one of the swords. He says, "I'm not very good with this, but thank you."
Don't worry. We'll give you some training tonight.
Okay. I need to add one called what is this? D&D. Come on.
So we do want a short rest, everyone?
Yeah.
Just short rest. Yeah, basically
This is-
really just. But yeah,
Only the weaklings that took damage.
yeah, pretty much.
How are you? Oh, you only got 1 hit die.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It's Joey.
It's good. 7 hit points.
Sucks for you.
It's only 4.
I mean, that's what happens.
That was a good roll though, so
Yeah.
I was thinking I was gonna end up rolling a 1, and it's just like, I now have 3 hit points.
Are there any horses? Are the horses being killed?
No, the horses aren't here. So you have to pull the cart. It's not very heavy. You're pretty sure you could pull it quite easily.
Who has the strongest strength in our party? I am trying to do an American accent, and I keep going to Ben's British accent, and it's killing me.
I have 16.
I would put forward Quirin to pull the cart, I think.
I have
First
16 as
probably
well.
strongly.
I think Bubba's the strongest here, or Baby, sorry.
Yes, I'm not much good in the strength department. I jump on top of the cart.
Do we need? Just one person can pull this?
Probably need.
No, Bubba, Baby can pull it. It's fine. It's a relatively small cart. I mean, it's not particularly difficult to pull, and it's not damaged, so.
It's got all the swords out in it that we can likely sell when we get to the town. Yeah.
What
So
about
slow
the
us
dead
down.
bodies?
That's right. The
Burying
evidence.
them or taking them?
Bury.
Oopsie.
Is there any?
This is the
Do
wrong
they-
button.
People have identification in this world, so it's like if we just leave it there, then I'll bury it. Then no people. Well, I guess they won't know. We can just tell them where the bodies are or buried. I guess.
I guess I'll hold a ceremony if you like. Not the spell ceremony, DM. Just a
Yeah, I know
burial.
what you meant. A burial ceremony.
These two here, they were unknown to us and probably very poor, and probably not favored by anyone in particular. So, I don't know if soon you will look after them, but I hope somebody will.
May they find the beauty they never had in life.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
I clap very sarcastically. What a nice sentiment.
I think so.
Slow cap, of course.
Okay.
It was player 7. My goodness.
Player 7 is
Ready Player 7.
Damn it, then.
no. That's so I can import monsters with Foundry. Not Foundry. Sorry.
The D&D Beyond importer thing.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys gonna take your rest now? I take it. Oh, sorry. You guys gonna continue on? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the world map. Okay, you guys head off another 4 miles.
Shax, you must brush your hair. I lean over and start brushing her hair.
I imagine that even a finger would not go through Shax's hair.
Look, do not question Suni. We will get through this.
Okay, so you
This is
guys
my
make it.
job.
You guys make it to about where Baby Lou is. So you're gonna. It's now getting dark.
Should I cast light?
Well, so you've got a choice. You can try and make it to the town, but you'll be going along the paths in the dark, or you can camp. You'll be on the side of the road. It's relatively safe on the road before taking on the. It's a winding path along a few sheer cliffs. So, if you're not careful at night, okay, camp.
None of us have dark vision, right?
I do.
I'm the only one as sure-footed as a mountain goat round here.
That's
Sheer
terrible.
cliffs, we don't need anybody walking off.
Okay, so you're gonna take your camp. Okay, so first things first. Can I get a survival roll from somebody?
Oh, I will. Unless anyone beats a +4.
Oh no.
Fuck. I can't. Ben with
No.
this Mary Poppins accent is killing me.
Okay.
I just keep going, yum.
Okay, so Cowboy's he turns and points, and then walks a few steps, and he finds an old a place where people have been camping plenty of times before. It is the area is well pushed down. There's tree lines that you can easily see. There's an old campfire in the middle, so if you want to light the fire there.
There wouldn't be any. There wouldn't be any water or anything like that around.
No,
Where
there's
I can wash myself.
no, there's no water. Unfortunately, you're not near a river. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, today you'll have to use a damp cloth and your water skin to wipe yourself down.
The things I do for you, Suni.
Yeah, I don't have a sure. Do short bow count under sub weapons for proficiencies or no?
It is a simple ranged weapon, I believe. Okay. So you should have proficiency in it. And I think you did because it had the +2 too.
Yeah, but I think I'm altered. I'm missing tool proficiencies too. I don't know what happened.
Don't ask me. Like I said, just
whatever.
Every time it's just D&D importer.
If the proficiencies are easy enough to add, don't you just have to tick a box?
Is there anywhere I could create water?
You could dig a hole and create water if you wanted to, or you could,
Excellent.
or you could pile up some rocks to create some water.
Well, before I go to rest, I'm not going to press the spell because I'll go long rest after, but I'll create water to bathe in.
Okay, you can do that. That's fine.
I want to show Cloud the basics of a sword fighting.
Apparently, I'm placing water. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. Okay. So
30 by 30 miles.
No, just delete that one. So, okay, you spend a couple of hours showing Cloud the basics. He gets +1 in his sword proficiency. No, so he starts to learn the sword, and you show him the basics, and he starts to get it. He's not an amazing talent with a sword, but with a few days practice, he can probably swing it and defend himself.
He's learned not to wield it by the pointy end.
Yeah, basically, he's not grabbing the pointy end. He learns how to unsheath it and sheath it.
And swing it a bit.
Yeah, and swing it a bit. Okay, so we're going to do some resting. Can I get a watch order? We need, I guess, 4 people to watch because we're having a long rest.
I'll take the first watch if necessary.
Okay.
I'll take the second.
Okay.
Well, being amped up from the sparring, I'll go first.
So we'll go baby,
I'll go last, then.
baby, Shoshona, Shax, Cowboy. Okay. Baby, perception check.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the 5 of you, head off into your tents. You are asleep, and baby's just like, poking the fire and chewing on a ration. Make sure all of you mark off 1 ration as well. Luckily, despite his distracted self, he does not. Nothing untoward happens, and afterwards he goes in and wakes up Shoshana. Shoshana, you come out. There's some charcoal art on the ground that baby drew.
Oh, lovely.
Shoshana, can I get a perception check from you?
Oh.
Okay. So
Distracted by my musical instruments.
Yeah, you're tuning your musical instruments, you're cleaning them, giving them a good polish. As far as you can tell, nothing untowards is happening. You go in and wake up Shax. Shax, can I get a perception check?
All of Shaq's money is gone.
It's a dull night out there tonight.
Okay, Shax, unlike the last 2, you are actually paying attention. However, you don't hear anything strange. You see a owl fly overhead, but nothing untowards.
It's my rigid discipline.
Okay.
I'll wake up Kobo by get some a bit of charcoal from the edge of the fire and rub it in Kobo's head, wake him up. Because I'm a nice person.
Okay.
You would never.
Cowboy, you wake up.
Your turn to keep watch.
Your turn to keep watch.
I notice immediately.
Okay. So can you make a perception check at disadvantage?
Oh no.
Because of the charcoal.
Yeah, because
distracted.
You're distracted now. You're going to have to, because you're gonna go over to your water puddle, right? You're gonna go over to the water puddle and start washing out your hair. I assume that's what you do.
We're best friends.
Okay, so the night passes. You'll get a long rest. Nothing untoward happens tonight.
How do I adjust the quantity of items?
There should be.
I just go to edit, and then you just change the
Oh, there's not like a quick edit?
Don't know.
Hey,
on my
Shax, you
screen,
should long rest.
on my screen, items have a quantity on the left side. Like,
I think it's because for some reason Ben is using the regular one. There you go.
Ah! My sheet just
Whoa.
changed.
weight and other stuff.
Whoa!
Yeah, I don't know why some people are using the wrong sheet.
Wait, is this one we're
I
supposed to be
wasn't
using?
doing it on purpose.
Am I
Yeah.
on the wrong sheet, Kane?
Yeah, close it and reopen it. It's now on the tidy sheet like it should be, and it's got the quick edit.
Maybe that's why I was always seeing my spells wrong too, maybe.
Yeah, that could have been it.
I swear it said my languages were Common, Elvish, and Queer.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, there you go. So, yes. So you guys make it through the night. Nothing untoward happens. All of you get a good sleep except for Cowboy, who wakes up with charcoal in his hair.
Well, to be fair, I was on the last watch, so I was fine until then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you got a good sleep, but you woke up with charcoal in your hair, and you're in a grumpy mood in the when everyone wakes up. Okay, so you guys can start heading towards Pastral. Can I get a... Now, I want to check if this will work for you guys. Let me see. 12. Perception. If I roll that, do you guys see that?
Nope.
Okay, can I just get a perception check from all of you? It's too bad. These rolls were really good. That doesn't start off very well.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That did well.
Perception. Oh wow! You know, it was a DC 12 perception check.
That's rough.
Okay, so who's leading?
It'll
Ooh,
be
you mean
they do
even
really
if
well
I'm-
shot.
Okay,
I'm pulling the cart, so
Shoshana, can I get a survival check from you?
Oh yes.
Natural one. Natural one.
She's the satyr, so she's probably the best person in the team.
Okay, so despite not paying attention, any of you, and almost falling off several cliffs, you're able to navigate your way through the the cliffs and the mountainous road. Luckily, none of you fell off. You're able to warn people because you're quite familiar with the area, apparently. But there were a few close calls. Nothing ambushes you, luckily. You make it all the way to Pastral. It takes a little bit longer than you would have expected, considering you only expected half a day. But you ended up there at... It's about 4:30. Yes?
Oh, no. Oh, keep going.
Okay. So yeah, you see the gates of Pastral, and as you approach, you notice that the guards are on high alert. They're looking out, and as you're approaching, they halt. Who are you folk?
Shoshana Nightingale. Surely you've heard of me. The famous goat-legged bard, and I do a little jig.
He pulls out a document. Nope, don't see her on here. Don't know you. Cloud comes forth and says, Militia Vice Captain, it is me, Cloud. These adventurers escorted me from Tempsey. He goes, excellent, Cloud. Very well. Come on in. Your parents have been waiting for you. And he signals, and the gate starts rising up, and clunk, 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 clunk. And he ushers you inside, and as you all six of you come inside, the gate turns around and goes clunk, clunk, and it comes back down. Made it here safely, did you?
Well, it was a little hairy. See, I can make puns too.
I point to
Get it
Shax.
very
Like,
bad.
this one almost died.
Rough, was it?
Oh,
It's
almost.
just for
not so
her.
much. Yeah, not so much rough. Just lack of competence.
He actually looks in your cart and sees the bear head and he says, brown bears. Dangerous ones, especially in winter. And he starts moving you on and says, if you plan on staying in town, check with the militia captain. I'm sure he'll have some work for you. He says, and then you guys
Excellent.
moved along.
I'll ask where we could sell the swords.
He says, there's a blacksmith in town. And he points down the road and he says, down there to the left, then 2nd Street to the right. If you ask Cloud, he can show you. Just opposite his tavern, the Hairy Bear.
Oh my.
We got a fresh head we could put on the wall for him.
Some fresh head for the hairy bear.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys start moving in town. Where would you like to go first? Would you like to
Well,
head to the tavern, the inn?
I would like to go to the blacksmith and check I check what kind of high quality mace I have.
Okay. So
Maybe
you guys
we should escort this kid back to his place first.
Well, the
Partner
blacksmith is opposite to the tavern.
Mhm.
So we'll head in that direction.
Are there any bathing facilities?
No, not in Perstral. There is a river close by that if you want to bathe, you can. But they don't have. This is a mining town. They don't have bathing facilities.
Oh,
You can.
I wasn't thinking for myself.
You can probably use the Cloud looks at you and says, we have a well at the back. You can use a rag. There's some screens set up that you can wipe yourself down with if you wish.
How clean is Shax?
He's pretty bloody.
And I would say not particularly clean either. Before that.
Bathe.
So I guess Shax is rolling a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, what?
Oh, we have advantage on all these. Oh, I got
Oh.
it anyway. That's fine.
Using a spell slot on the friendly?
You
Charcoal in my hair.
you tell him to bathe, but she just shakes her head and is like, eh.
I really don't think so.
I'll get you back, bitch.
Okay. So walking through town, you notice the mood is quite subdued. It's not what you expect of a town. While a newish town is quite well known for its mining, and everyone here is looking down.
It's always so grim here, Cloud?
He shakes his head. No, I have been away a few weeks, but it's not usually this bad.
Do
Okay.
you know why? Or is it news to you as well?
No, it's news to me. Everyone was not acting normal when I left. I mean, yeah, sure, there's been some warnings of goblins and bandits on the road, and there was that bear, but that's normal in this area.
Now, how common are prostitutes? Would I
There's-
see them at the tavern?
There are prostitutes in every town.
But would they be in the tavern, or would it be in a separate place?
It depends on the town. Here, it's a relatively it might be a new town, but it's relatively big, and there's a lot of people coming and going. Especially since it's a mining town. There is a whore hole, we'll call it. where you can go and visit them.
Is that nearby, near the tavern, or?
It will be near the tavern. Like they use the tavern. That's one of the tavern's main sources of income, apart from travelers.
My goal is to we want to drop off Cloud and get our next quest. And I want to see the blacksmith and I want to talk to the whores.
Okay, so you head to the Hairy Bear. Opening the door. So out the front, the tavern. It is made of wood. It is not particularly an amazing one. It's 3 stories. You can hear a lot of noise from the outside. It appears to be well frequented. The sign on the top says Hairy Bear. It's in Common, Elvish, Dwarvish. And there is a little cute symbol of a bear head.
How adorable!
I say to Cloud, do you want the actual bear head to put up there? And I hold it out to him.
You can ask my parents. I'm sure they will know.
And we also got this bear pelt. Could be good decoration, the perfect fitting for this place.
So Cloud's parents own the place?
Yes.
Is that...
Yes, they do. So upon opening the door, you are greeted by a woman with light brown hair, green eyes. She's wearing a green dress with a white apron. And upon seeing Cloud, she runs over and hugs him and says, Cloud, it's good to see you. And then she turns around and says, Thank you. I'm glad.
I go over and pick them both up and hug them.
So friendly.
She's a little shocked, but she accepts it.
That's baby.
This is not the first time adventurers have hugged me, although I must say it's the first time I've been hugged by a bugbear.
And it's I still got the bear head and the bear pelt in my hands as well.
Oh god.
She gives it a look, but it's a mining town. Like she's seen weirder.
And I'm just like, gifts for you.
She
for
smiles.
Decoration here.
She smiles and says, I'm sure my husband will love it.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Would baby be like quite clean for a bugbear traveling with me, or
probably?
I'm kind of asking both of you.
Like we said before, you kind of like pick at me, but I'm just like whatever.
Yeah, nothing weird. Just
compared to a regular bugbear, you'd say probably he'd be clean, but compared to you, he is dirty in your sense.
Like I can at least like unmat his hair, but I'm not gonna stop the slobber pouring out of his mouth.
pretty much.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Just keep the chunks out.
Yeah. So he's a bugbear that's at least looked after.
So yeah. Where was I? Oh, that's right. Okay, so she thanks you and she says, "My husband's through there. He'll be handling the payment, and you can hand over the gifts to him."
I nod and I walk over to him.
So you guys enter the food portion of the tavern. So where you were before was the like the reception area and the stairs up. And the moment you walk in behind the bar, every single one of you sees the person standing behind the bar and immediately think, there's a bear in here.
We think there's a bear, they think there's a bear.
No one else is paying attention to him. It's completely normal. But every single one of you thinks there's a bear in there.
Huh.
Apparently. They're like common around this area.
Can I investigate it?
Yeah, roll an investigation.
PTSD.
Or roll perception. Either one.
Oh, whoops.
No, okay, investigation's fine. Okay, you'll do
I'll
perception.
Have to roll percep.
Okay, do perception. Okay, rolling like at a second glance, at a second glance, you guys notice that it's not a bear, but an extremely tall, hairy human. And thinking about it, this is probably why Ian is called the hairy bear.
Is Cloud still with us?
No, he's talking to his mother at the moment.
Okay, yeah, cool.
I
go, baby, you first.
Okay, and I just walk with the head and the bear pellet out, and I say, "Here, this is for you."
He looks down and says, "Ah, I see." He reach over. His arms are probably twice as thick as yours, and almost as long. And he just grabs both of them with one hand. He looks at the head and says, "Ah, fine specimen. Mind if we mount it to the wall?" And he points over to the other side, and you see two other bear heads, in fact.
I said, when I heard the name of your bar, I thought this is a perfect spot for it.
And he nods and says, "Excellent, thank you." And says, "I take it you're the adventurers who escorted Cloud home?"
Yeah.
"Excellent. My wife will set you up with a room. But, I suppose we should, deal with the reward." And he takes out a bag and puts it on the table and says, I believe 5 gold for the escort." Takes out a second bag. 5 gold for getting him home on time. And then he opens his till and starts. Another 5 gold for the head and the pelt.
Wow. Very generous. Can Baby or I get to the bags of gold before the debt or those other guys even notice or see?
Can you roll sleight of hand for me?
Steal the party. Oh no.
Oh my god.
I mean, are you guys actively looking?
I mean,
I don't know, I assume we're looking at this guy talking.
I'm just gonna be like, no, we're not gonna steal from our party.
No, I don't want to steal from them. I just want to make sure it's even.
It's not stealing if it was never theirs in the first place.
I
just don't trust those other guys with the money.
Yeah, you like the Shoshana person who gave me less gold than the rest of the party?
Kieran
I
deals with
understand.
money all the time. I think he's the best person to take the money.
But he also wants to claim the debt.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna just take that money and run.
My job
Shax is the runner.
Yeah.
I think it's a little early to know them yet. Let's just divide it up fairly.
Okay.
Sure. Why you do the
So how are you dividing up? You each. So you guys know that you're getting at least 1 gold each. The other rewards. Since you guys didn't actively say like you're going up with Baby Lou, how are you going to divide them, Cowboy?
It'll be like a little surprise for everyone.
Okay.
I just walk up to each person and go, "Here's an extra 2 gold."
So how much are you giving them?
So we had 15, right?
Yes.
So everyone gets 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna like.
Okay, so you're
gonna
be honest about the gold. Okay. Wait, just 2?
Yeah. Well, they've already gotten.
No. You have all 15.
Yeah. So I'm giving them 3. But
Okay.
it's still like, he's level 6. He's 3 of you.
Okay, so you're going to be honest about it. That's fine. Okay, so you will hand out all honestly. Do you guys trust him, or are you guys gonna?
I'll count my money.
Okay.
If he hands me an extra 2 gold, I'm just like, oh, this is quite unexpected. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, each of you get 3 gold, and if that's the case.
I say to Shax, we do good work together. Even though you almost died, but I'm sure that wouldn't happen again.
Oh, I almost died. I almost dyed your hair too.
I'm gonna bathe in your blood.
Oh my god, this is.
Kasuni keeps him young. Bathes in the blood of virgin.
Oh. Okay, so you've delivered You've delivered Cloud home. You guys will level up when you take your next long rest now.
What's Cloud's father's name?
His father's name is Braun.
I also tell him that I want to arm wrestle him later.
He nods and says, "Sounds good."
Good.
And then I'm gonna go back to Cloud, and I'll be like, "I'll see you later. We got training to do."
One day, Cloud's become the strongest warrior in all the land.
And then I am going to say that I'm gonna go sell the swords.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going with Baby to the blacksmith.
Okay. So you guys head across the road. Is everyone joining them?
Shoshana will. Because
I'll tag
we might
along,
need-
but I don't have anything
need
to
some
do though.
help for bargaining.
Okay. So I take all of you head across the road, and you see a dwarf out the front hammering. He looks like he's repairing a scimitar. In fact.
Hi.
And he looks up and says, good day to you. Am I help you?"
We got some weapons here we need to sell to you. And I pulled a card over to him.
"I see. Where'd you get these?"
We came across a couple of travelers that got eat by a bear, and
Just-
it was left on the side of the road.
Just to be clear, they were already dead before we got there.
Suspicious now you mention that.
Okay. He nods and says, "I see. Well, that's a mighty shame, isn't it? Let's have a look." So he heads over and he climbs up on the back of the cart and starts going through. These are not very good weapons.
Yeah.
Smell, though, aren't they? Surely a man of your skill could forge them into something quite spectacular.
I don't know why I rolled twice, but sure. And he says, "Yep, smelting's about all they're good for. Suppose I can be doing that." Let's see. Starts counting them out and says, "Very well. Well, I can give you there's about 20 swords in there, and he's 3 gold."
That's mighty generous.
Oh,
Let's see,
surely.
how about 4?
Oh, Baby does have a point.
Can you roll a
If you want.
persuasion check?
I can
Can I
try to
get-
sell.
Oh, I can't give him advantage. God damn it.
Hey.
He looks at you, looks at the swords. Alright, 4 gold. Yeah,
I
pulls it out of his
Put
pockets.
my hand out to shake his hand.
And he shakes your hand and says, "Good dealing with you. Those bugbears are bastards, but you're a good one."
Baby's a
give him-
big old
I-
sweetheart.
And then I give him a little tap on the head with my fist.
Before you knock him out, I do have this mace that I would like to see what kind of mace it is.
He nods and says, "Let me have a look." Hand it over and says, mighty fine mace. See the rune here? And he actually shows you something you didn't notice. Not particularly amazing, but this mace counts as magical.
Oh, lovely.
So it's not a plus weapon, but
Mhm.
it counts as magical for purposes of resistances.
It was cheaper
Um,
then, because that cup can come handy early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Maybe I can sell you my current mace
Okay.
instead then.
5
Is it worth anything?
for you, it's worth 50% of whatever the value is.
I tell
Oh,
him, "Here,
thank you.
Kobo, give it to me. I'll sell it. I'm a child of merchant, so I can get the bonus, I guess." I don't know.
Yep. Okay.
It's 5% of the sell cost.
how much is a mace worth? Let me see if I can
Well,
find it.
how about we say that I get what I would have gotten from it, but Quarren gets gets to keep a bit extra for selling it for me.
Mission fee.
Mace is worth 5 GP.
Okay, so 75%, there's like 3.75 roughly. Or something like that.
Yeah. So he'll give you 4 gold for it, which is fine.
Okay, so I'll take
3 gold, and I'll get
Okay.
1.
So yeah, so
and there's no like magical mace in the.
no, there's no magical maces.
I'll just remove the high quality mace then.
So what you do is just on your regular mace, you just call it high quality mace, and then just put or call it magic mace or something. It's up to you, like whatever you want to call it.
The 4 gold I got, I take 1 gold and I give Kieran the other 3, and I'll say this is for the party gold, like the party pot.
Okay. So I guess that means Curran, you're going to be treasurer for the party for the rest of the for the campaign.
For the next year.
We'll see.
So I got a gold from doing that thing, and then I'm getting hold on to the rest of the gold.
So what you might want to do is make a note in either your journal or create a new journal for like a party pot, and you can just like track how much money you get for it in there. This is a separate note.
How much is this then?
He's giving you 3 gold.
Maybe 3 gold.
Okay. I'll try
Well, if
this.
we're pooling funds to resource our expeditions, count me in. And I throw you 4 gold.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
that
have a
was the
gold.
money from the swords.
Alright, well, I'll just throw 2 in there.
I don't know why I have a screw here, but sure. Okay. So you've dealt with the blacksmith.
And
Anything
when
else?
I do that, I flick Quarren a silver and give him a wink.
The personal one? What the?
He's bribing you.
I think she wants to show you the ways of Suni.
Oh, making up for the one you look a little hurt before, buddy. No hard feelings. Flick you an
I
extra
lost
silver.
a gold. Saw silver.
What's going on? Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do? You
It was
stand.
silver.
dude.
No, they were silvers I was handing out, not gold.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Now I'm confused though. It's like what's mine and what's the team's?
7 gold for the team at the moment. Oh no, sorry. 4 plus 2, 6 gold for the team at the moment. As far as
Should
I
we
can
just
tell.
make a shared journal page that all of us can access? It's like the treasury.
Then what happens if some immature person goes in and just,
Yeah.
accidentally goes in and breaks it? Like,
He should just like instead of putting it into his inventory, just put it onto his journal.
Yeah, I put in my journal right now. I put party
Yeah.
gold under items, player journals, 6 gold. So
Yep.
that should be fine. I guess.
What's my resource count? 3 out of 20.
So that resource count. So that's for extra resources. So if you change it to 4, you'll get another one.
Okay, cool. Yep.
And I didn't give Kieran 4, I gave him 3.
Okay, 3. So then it's 3.
Because I
Plus 2.
pocketed 1 gold.
Okay, yeah, so
thinking
it's 5.
I
Yeah.
pulled the cart.
Yeah.
I took a gold from
So then it's
myself.
5. It's 5 in the party pot. Sorry.
Got it.
And then I'm like, I asked the blacksmith if he knows where we could sell this cart.
Yeah, you can. He points down the road and says, "Down there."
What's would be worthwhile holding on to? We could potentially buy a pony.
A pony.
I go, you buy the pony, you can take it.
How much? Are there any stable
'Cause
masters around here?
Right? And he nods and he points to the same place.
I go,
Let's
I'm not
see.
pulling this fucking thing around the world.
Let me try this old trick I used to do. Go head up. I want to head up to the When we get there, we'll see if we can wrangle us a pony at a discount price.
Oh my god.
I wanna go to the what did you call it? Horseshack?
The whore hat.
Horse shack.
The whore hole.
Whore hole.
Yes, the whore hole. So about 2 doors down, you immediately know this is the whore hole. It's called the Lavishing Panties.
Ah, this is familiar.
Your place.
So, are you gonna just knock on the door and walk in?
Yep. I walk up. Whilst I imagine some other most people would walk up sheepishly to the place. I walk up boldly and go, knocking in the name of Suni.
Immediately when you say that, the door swings open and a girl in very scant clothing says, "Ah, a priest! How excellent!
Hello, how are you today?
I'm fantastic, thank you. I take it you'll be offering your services?"
Yes, I was wondering if you had any of your darlings needing some attention, some medical or beauticians. I just would like to offer it in the name of Sunium on our behalf as the church.
She smiles and says, "Absolutely." And she takes you. Is anyone else joining him? By the way.
No.
Nope.
No, I'm going to the stable with Shoshana.
Okay. So you're led in. You're led back and to one of the back rooms, the makeup room. There's about 10 scantily clad girls and about 8 men in there. You can tell all of them are here for business. And they all rush over to you and say, "Ah, excellent." So most of them are looking for help to get dressed up for tonight. There's a couple who have some bruises, some injuries that you can help.
So I'll tend to their wounds. Would I?
You're a herbalist, right? Pretty sure that you took that.
As a fee?
I'm pretty sure you took herbalist.
Proficiency.
Yeah. It didn't show up. I'm pretty sure you did.
Let's say I do that instead of bloody intimidation. Let's say I do that. That makes more sense, as you said. Oh my god.
Herbalist isn't a skill thing. It's one of the level 1 feats, isn't it?
Well, no, he can do that as a because you get a tool proficiency, so herbalism kit. Anyway,
did you just that for me?
So basically you'll put out your herbalism kit. You have your healer's kit. None of them are so injured that you can't just do without a little bit of makeup and a little bit of like time with to make like a poultice of some sort. So that'll take you probably an hour or two to help them and beauty them up.
And whilst I'm doing so, I want to know if I want to get some like information on the town.
Okay. The girls are both the girls and the guys are quite happy to share. They basically tell you that business has not been great at the moment because the town has been being harassed by goblins. So the guards have been quite tense. The guards and the militia, especially, they've put out calls for backup. However, it's not arrived, and that things are getting quite dangerous. They're being cut off from merchants for about a week and a half now. There's been many bodies found in the hills, and several people have gone missing.
That's horrible. Oh dear. I've recently joined an adventuring party. That's actually why I've come out this far. Perhaps I can help in that regard as well.
And all of them smile and says, "Excellent. I believe the militia captain, Trumore Johns. If you go speak to him, I believe he will be able to point you in the correct way." And it's like I couldn't think of the word there. It's like what? Anyway, so yeah, so you learn of Trumore Johns, and he's the militia captain for the city of Pastral.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. I finish up with them, and I like to think I've made their morale and everyone in the room their lives a bit more richer.
Can you give me a medicine check at advantage? Yep, okay. So all of them not only look better than when you walked in, but they all look like very healthy. You can tell none of them have any kind of diseases or anything like that. Very much so, like, they're exceptionally happy to see you, and they're thanking... they thank you for your visit, and they say they hope to see you again.
Blessings upon you all.
While this is happening, you guys head down to the stable. The rest of you I assume the rest of you head down to the stable / where you can buy carts, basically. I don't know what they call that.
I just have to witness Shoshana's deal that she thinks she's gonna get.
Okay. So you guys rock out up to this place. There's a paddock out back. There's 4 or 5 horses. There's a guy feeding one of them. The windows have cartwheels in them. The place is called the rear cart.
Oh. Good day, sirs. Good day.
So from the back, you see one of the guys turn around and says, yes, how may I help you?
I've put the cart before the horse, so to speak. As you can see. Ow.
I very much agree, Joey. I very much agree.
In need of a fine specimen.
He says, okay. And he walks up and says, I take it you can afford the horses and you know how to look after them?
I'm shaking my head.
Wouldn't know how to look after a horse because I have goat legs.
No, you fool. I'm saying that because if you don't, I'm not selling you one.
I'm shaking my head no that I don't know how.
I do. I know how to look after a horse.
Okay. Very. Can you make a persuasion check, please?
At disadvantage, is like a baby when Shaq's like discussing feeding it bear meat in the background, or
he believes you. He says, okay. And he takes you over to the horses. Says, that over there, those ones over there, those 4, those are draft horses. Good at pulling your carts. I'll be 50 GP. And he points over to the one. It's a fine stallion. There's that over there. That we just got in about 2 weeks ago. That is one of the finest riding horses you'll see. That'll be 150 gold for that one.
Yes, well, I was after more of an ass. And I look at him, dead eye. Just something to pull this small cart over here.
I see. He looks down at your legs. Sure you couldn't be.
And I'm gonna be like, how much do you want to buy this car for?
He looks over it. A little bit damaged. Could probably buy it for 2 gold pieces. But if you want to buy an ass, he pulls Shoshana around the corner. That one over there, that one's 7 gold. And he points to one that has the same colouring as you and says, that's my finest ass. That'll be 10 gold.
I thought he was going to point to the whorehouse.
I certainly could not your wife. How cool of you. You'd miss her dearly, surely.
He raises his eyebrow and says, foul mouth on you.
20 gold pieces.
No, it's 10 gold pieces.
We'll sell the cart. We're not going to find a beast capable enough here, that's for sure.
No, the donkey could.
Oh my
The donkey could pull it, but if you want to say that, he says, "Very well." He pulls out a gold.
Right, silver for the
1 gold.
Oh,
Yes, Baby Lou, these beasts probably aren't up to our standards. I think we should just sell the cart, as you suggested in the first place. My mistake. I go.
You already negotiated. He's only
I'm
paying
just
half
like
of the cost.
rubbing my forehead, like,
this is
and
why
then I
should've been-
take my fish and then I pounce it on fucking Shauna's head. I'm like, can we please have the 2 gold? I'll
Very
make sure
well.
She doesn't get any of it.
Very well. And he takes out a 2nd gold and puts it in your hands, baby. So after that fine negotiation, I've spent an hour's time of messing about.
I learned something new.
Normally the
there.
race card works.
And then I'll give Kieran 2 more gold to put in the gold.
I can't believe that's how that ended.
All right.
Okay, is there anything else you guys want to do? Before you meet up with Cowboy?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Nothing for me.
I'm gonna go try to buy a healer's kit. So is there a store there, like Alchemist shop or something like that would sell it?
Yep. So there's a general store. The general store is a couple of doors down from the blacksmith. It's called Muddy's Muddy Emporium.
Okay, Muddy Emporium. Okay.
Hey, walking in, you see a half elf. It's not half elf, halfling, sitting behind the counter. It is excellent. I haven't had a customer in days. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for a healer's kit. I have someone I have to make sure it doesn't die horribly, and they appear to be quite proficient at that dying part.
Prone to injury.
Yes. They appear to have a strong desire to kill themselves.
Yes, okay. And he ruffles around and says, I have... He pulls out 2 healer's kits. I have this one. This is brand new, fresh off the presses, only a week old. 10 gold pieces. This one,
And
kind of used. 3 gold pieces. And he says, I don't guarantee its quality.
how used?
It's missing 3 charges. And it looks kind of old and bloodied, almost as if it had been recovered from someone who died.
Perfect. You know what? I'll buy them both. I get
Okay.
a feeling I'm gonna need them.
Excellent! The name's Oliver Mudd, but they call me Muddy.
Oh. Mhm.
Does he
Alright,
sell
right.
anything else here?
Yeah, it's a general store. There's some simple weapons. There's some simple like leather armors. There's hides. Whatever you like. I mean, if he doesn't have it, he could either get it in or point you to where you could get it.
Muddy, let's say I'm looking for something for some discreet work. If I'm stuck in a prickly situation and I needed to get out, would you have some tools for that specific situation? If you know what I mean.
Yes, I do. Absolutely. He goes out back and he lays a few on the table.
What's the quality of these?
He says, these ones, brand new, all good. This one over here, thieves' tools are 25 gold each, I believe. This one over here, can't guarantee its quality. One of the tools is bent. there's some layers of blood on the rest of them. This one will be 5 gold. Just don't ask where it came from.
Yes, sure. I'll take that one, I guess. The others are a bit out of my price range at the moment. Or let's say I do a special show just for you tonight at the tavern.
It better be a damn good show and give me a happy ending.
Maybe not that far. But,
Very well, 5 gold.
5 gold, yes, 5 gold it is. And I'll do that. And I want to try and switch them for the good set on the way.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
I just better ask when you're going to bring in your negotiation tactics, but here it is.
It could be enough.
He rolls a natural 19, and he says, hands off the goods! And he pulls up all the good ones with a swift move, just as you try to move, and puts them back, and says,
"Stop! You violated
go
the
over
law."
again, and I pound my fist at Shoshana's head.
Anything else you'd like?
Do you have any composite bows?
No, but he says, down the road there's a carpenter. Tell him Muddy sent you.
I nod. Thank you, sir.
For some reason his name is Blackie. Don't laugh at his name though, he gets mighty upset.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
Are those thieves tools inferior at all? Or are they just...
No, they're used. You can tell that whoever used them before met a very messy end.
Seems to be a common theme.
Anything else you guys want before you leave for the carpenters?
No.
No.
Okay. So you guys wander out down the road. Quoran, you immediately spot the carpenter's business. I guess you head in and you see a tallish man, black with a little bit of white streaks in his hair. Looks quite old. Says, "Welcome. How may I help you?"
Yeah, I'm looking for a composite bow.
What type of bow? Short, long?
For now, I'm just looking for a short bow.
Do you mind if I just quickly make a coffee?
Yep, no problem.
Whilst you're in the carpenter's thing? Yeah, I'll be right back.
And says, short composite bow. And ruffles around and says, this one here, this one's 25 GP. And then he pulls out a second one and says, this one here's 50 GP.
Okay. Well,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I did. Well, I'm currently doing a job for some people, so I don't have enough gold at this time. But is there work you need done?
Says, work? No, but maybe we can cut a deal if you can help the militia captain.
Militia captain, what's his problem?
We're having some problems with the monsters around town. Talk to him. You can come to an agreement with him. Come back, and I'm with some proof, and I'm sure we can cut a deal.
All right. Good doing business with you.
He nods.
So, the militia captain, right? Okay.
Okay, so it's about 6 p.m. at night now, or 6:30 at night now. You guys have been wandering around, buying some stuff, getting to know the town. You hear the ringing of a bell, and you hear an announcement saying, "Locking up the gates! Half an hour!"
We're inside the walls.
Yeah, you're inside the walls. But there's a large announcement going through town, and you guys realize that this is not very normal for a city. Generally speaking, they don't lock up the gates at night. You can tell it's pretty serious that they're having to go to this length.
Okay.
So, what do you guys want to do now? Do you want to head to the tavern? Have a night's rest, have some dinner?
The whore hole to get.
Well, Cowboy will be
Cowboy.
like the moment you walk past, Cowboy will be out the front, waiting for you.
Yeah, I guess just head back to the town.
We gotta talk to the militia captain.
Will he be wanting to talk to us at 6 o'clock at night?
Why not? It's only 6 o'clock. It's not like it's 11.
Sure,
Plus-
dude.
I mean, we'll wait till everyone gets back, but yeah, I mean, you can go talk. You could probably go find the militia captain now. I mean, it's not late enough that it would be intruding, but
We'll talk with over there and see what's up.
Plus, if they're worried about goblins abducting people and killing people, I'm sure he's working late.
Sorry, I'm back.
okay,
So, got a bow, composite bow.
No.
not yet.
No, too expensive.
Anything else happen?
No, we made our way back to you.
Hey.
We decided we're gonna go see the militia captain.
Sounds like a
You
good
guys
plan.
completed that.
The carpenter told us he would give us a deal if we helped him.
The night entertainers also told me that I should go and speak to the night guard captain. Night guard captain? Jesus
Militia.
Christ. Militia, yeah.
So I think we should go find him before we go back to the tavern.
Well, when Shax gets back, we can go talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, okay. What I'll do is I will guide you around town. For now, asking around. The guardhouse is on the edge of town. You're quite close to the middle. It's about a 6 or 7 minute walk to the edge of town. So as you guys head there, you notice that people are rushing around, getting packing up. A few places you see they're locking their doors, and a couple of the places as you walk past, they're pulling down shutters that look like they've been hastily erected. They wouldn't stand up in a storm, but they're pretty decent against arrows or stones. So it looks like the people here have seen just a little bit of action. Heading over, you see the guardhouse. The guardhouse is one of the very few buildings that is actually made out of stone in this city. Most of the buildings so far have been made out of wood. This one's made out of stone. It is a 3-story building. It has, rather than a wooden door, it has actually a steel door. which, again, quite rare, especially outside of large capital cities. So if you guys wanna, you can go up.
Absolutely.
Okay. As you approach, one of the guards looks at you and says, "Halt! What's your business?"
I was just looking around to see how we may be of help here.
Adventurers, huh?
I have some a point here by the carpenter. He said you have there's some issues with goblins in the like area.
Well, I see. Wow. He knocks on the door. Says, "Some adventurers for the for the militia captain." Couple of minutes. And you hear a clunk. And the door pulls open. There's a screech as it actually grinds upon the stone floor. And a woman comes in. She's not a guard. She's probably a secretary, and she says, a little bit late, but that's okay. Come in. He'll see you." So the five of you head inside, and she takes you up to the second floor. She knocks on the door and says, "Guard captain, 5 adventurers here to see you." And you hear from the other side of the door, "Very well, let them in." She takes a key off her belt. She unlocks the door, swings it open. On the other side of the door, you see a man. He is wearing full plate armor. There's a sword on the desk in reach. There's a shield just behind him. He's in his late 20s. Well, you can't see all of him. He looks quite well built. He's sitting up straight, and he has a piercing gaze. And he looks over at you and says, "All right, come in, take a seat. There are 6 chairs, so you can take any 5 of them, unless you don't want to sit down." Says,
I lean forward and say, "Sunni's blessings upon you."
"Right. Sunni's blessing on you as well. He doesn't look like the religious sort."
She shines most upon the beautiful.
And he says, "Yes. Take a seat."
Alright, let me go sit down closer to him, I guess.
I'll sit down as well.
Okay.
I'll sit.
Okay. As you sit down, he eyes each one. He says, "Maybe you will be useful. All right. I take it you guys have seen some action?"
Killed
Just
a
recently.
brown bear on the trail yesterday.
We've heard around the town that there's been some issues with goblins and
Issues is an understatement. Goblins usually aren't this organized. And they're hiding quite well. We could use some adventurers to scout out, see if they can find their hidey hole.
Their hiney hole.
Well, that too.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle that.
So I ask him, why do you think this is? Like, what's made these creatures so organized?
I don't know, but about 2 years back, we had a small war with the southern hinterlands. We won, of course. But we were able to keep here Pastral, but we lost another city. Ever since then, the southern hinterlands has not been quite as friendly as they usually are with us. We were able to drive quite close to Mortier. Mortier is a very, very heavy mining city. Hear that the lords of town are looking to bring Mortier under our control. We need more iron for the shipyards and such.
Cool.
However, about a week ago, we received word that goblins had been coming down from the hills, and they bypassed Mortia. They've set up in the hills surrounding Pastral. We can't find them, but they've been laying siege to all the merchant caravans that have come through. And unfortunately, we've not received any word about backup, so we might have to deal with this ourselves.
We are the backup, my dear.
And he looks at you, looks at your legs, looks at your face, and says, "I see."
Do you have a caravan going out anytime soon that we could accompany?
Nobody's willing to leave the town at the moment.
Mm.
Do you have any soldiers that need extra care?
He says, upstairs there's an infirmary. There's several soldiers in there who could use the blessings of Suni.
I'm not going to take my clothes off.
I go over to Shax and I expose her gash that she had, and I go, "Look at the job I did healing her."
Oh, baby, baby's really excited.
He says, if you can track down wherever they're coming from.
I'm sorry.
If you track down the location they're coming from, and report back. He takes out a bag of coins. Says, 10 gold up front, 10 gold payment upon completion.
Well, in honor of your 10 gold up front, I am willing to offer some aid to the soldiers upstairs.
This is excellent. Always good to have another healer on board. And he goes, receptionist? She says, yes? Can you please take your name, good sir?
Kobo.
Kobo. Can you please take Kobo upstairs? And he has agreed to help treat some of the injured. And she says, yes.
I'll go as well.
Okay. So Kobo and Baby. He doesn't know that what Baby's going to do, but
good grief.
While I go upstairs, can I just nudge Shoshana and say, it might be time for more negotiation?
So
yes.
I'll talk to something as a captain. So the goblins have been attacking merchants, and
not just attacking merchants. We've had not just anyone. We've discovered some tunnels under the city that weren't there before. Some people have gone missing. We're unsure where they've gone, but we think goblins have taken them. We hope they're all right, but goblins don't treat their prisoners well, you understand.
Certainly not, and as you said, this is entirely uncharacteristic of goblins.
These goblins, do they always try to kill the people they're trying to capture, or are there reports that they're even when they find roaming caravans, or they try to?
As far as we know, any who fight back are killed. However, of the caravans we've found, many have been missing. They have stolen arms, they have stolen food, and anything they can get their hands on.
So they're indiscriminate thieves.
And we must put a stop to them. And then I shall craft a great story of how we vanquished the goblins and saved this town here.
Pastral, good sir, Pastral.
Pastrami.
The beautiful Goblin King can see it now.
He's eyeing you with a weird look. He's like, and then he leans over to Kira and says, "Are you sure that one's all right?"
No, I'm sure he's not.
He just like slips a couple of coins like out of the reward purse, just like no, these people are not going to use this money well.
Just completely biased. He's like,
He then starts writing something and slips it over to you and says, "If you need anything, show this to the merchants. I'm sure they'd be willing to help you."
I'll thank him. Do you happen to have a spare spare cloth, like essentially like a large amount of like almost like a large blanket that you don't need? And then
And says, "Yeah." And he says, "Go downstairs to the quartermaster. Show him the rent, and I'm sure he can find something for you."
okay, it doesn't have to be used or anything. It doesn't matter. Quality is irrelevant. It just needs to be
Yep.
big.
Yep. Okay, he
Okay.
can do that. Yeah.
I thank him, and then I guess I'll wait for the
Anything-
to finish there.
Anything else the other three of you want to do? The other two of you, sorry. Shoshana and
me?
Shoshana
Oh,
and Shax, because you guys are still in the room.
No, I'm just
Okay. No negotiations.
solving your goblin problem.
Okay. Okay. So
Are you sure you
mean
don't want to put down the lack of capability of him and his guards and
meanwhile, Kobo and Baby head upstairs, and you head in, and you hear the sounds of it hurts, as you approach the infirmary.
Hello. Is there any assistance I can offer? I'm from the Church of Suni.
And one of them says, "My arm, it's green. Help!"
Well, some of the most beautiful people have a green arm.
It's
Sorry,
pain!
this is
The pain!
So I'll go and investigate it.
Okay, can you make me a medicine check? Okay, you don't know what he's talking about. It has a gash on it. It's not infected, but it looks like if it's not taken care of quickly, and you could do it with that roll, quite easily, that it will probably get infected, and then very likely have to be amputated.
Yeah, but I can take care of it.
Yeah, you can take care of it.
And I sit down and go, "Shh, darling, I'll help you. I'll help you. And I'm here. I just put my hand on his chest, and then I start to fix him up.
Okay. So you spend a good like 20 minutes tending to a few of the people. Can you give me another medicine check at advantage for this one? Baby, can you give me a medicine check as you go around as you go around spitting on some people? So
No, I'm not spitting on anybody. I'm actually helping.
Okay, you're helping.
like I do know medicine, but I just play it in front of the new people. I play it off like
Yeah, okay.
a joke.
Okay, so you and Kobo are able to patch everyone up. It will take a few days for them to recover, but with your knowledge, between the two of you, most of the wounds, some of them have been cut on the legs, some of them have arrows had to take out of them. You're able to treat any onset of infection. So you do a really, really good job. In fact, the receptionist who came up with you is very impressed with you, and says, "You two are amazing. Our local doctor can't do anything like this. I must tell the captain about you guys."
I go over and I give her a big hug and pick her up.
She's not quite sure, but she lets you do it, and she's like, "Thank you." And after you let her go, she rushes downstairs and says, "Captain!" And you can hear her as she says "Captain," as she runs down into the room. You're not quite sure what she's saying, but you can hear surprised sound from downstairs.
So when I've been helping out the soldiers, I want to get some information about who they've been fighting and.
The soldiers that can talk all confirm that goblins. They also saw most of them was all goblins. One of them says that they swear they saw someone taller. They think it might have been half orc, an orc, maybe the size of a human. They're not sure. But they swear that they saw someone leading them.
Makes sense. They fought bravely.
So, is there anything else you guys want to do upstairs?
No, I think that's sufficient.
Okay. When you come down, the guard captain is actually the militia captain comes out and he thanks you. And for your services, he gives you 3 gold each.
Sweet. You're very gracious.
Alright, nice.
But did anyone grab the 10 gold? I'm assuming Quarian took it for the party pot.
Yeah, here to give us 10 gold. Okay.
Yeah, he gave you 10 gold.
Front.
Up front,
Okay,
and
right.
he then paid an extra 3 gold to Kobo and Baby Lou because of their excellent work healing. So it's now almost 8 p.m. The sun is setting. What do you guys like to do? You're escorted outside, and you hear the clunk and lock of the guardhouse.
I think it's best to head back to the Hairy Bear.
Yeah. I gotta give Cloud some training.
Okay.
Let him know if he needs any other kind of training. You know, I can show him the ways of seeing.
Oh my goodness.
You can ask him yourself.
Baby Lou's probably the only one who knows what exactly that means.
Shax, Quern, Shoshana.
When we get back to the tavern.
Yeah, you're heading back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head back to the tavern. You're greeted by the bar owner's wife. She introduces herself as Sarah. She asks how many rooms you'd like.
How much does each room cost?
Well, you're getting them for free.
Oh, 5?
It's up to you guys.
Sure.
You can either if you can convince Quirren to let you free, maybe you can get 5.
Bunk buddies, and Shoshana grabs onto Shax.
No water, fine. Like I can trust her a little bit. I'm making sure she doesn't sneak out.
Perhaps he would be like to be shown the ways of Sunni.
Trust that. I trust these people.
So yeah, how many rooms do you want?
I guess 4 now. Is you're taking
Shax and Shoshana?
I'm going with Cowboy.
Okay, so 3 rooms. Okay. So she.
I always just give her some time, or give him some time to
Yep.
go do his ritual. So.
Okay, so she hands out 3 keys. She says, second floor, rooms 202, 203, and 204.
I get 203.
4.
Okay.
Only 2 for us.
I ask where Cloud is.
She says, he's out the back feeding the horses.
Oh, good. We got training to do, and I'm gonna go to him.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
After spending all that time today looking after the whores and looking after the soldiers, I'm gonna go head up and complete my rituals and prayers and bathe and rest for the night. I'll rest early.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna arrange to be making another performance tonight.
Okay.
It's late, right?
I'm gonna wait outside and study the drunks as they stagger out.
Okay.
To come to an epiphany. Otherwise, I can't level up.
Okay, Shax. Roll me perception. Okay.
No one vomits on me.
No one vomits on you. You're able in the drunks movement. You're able to see a flow as if you're watching your master's early days.
Yes. Yes. Unlimited power coursing through my veins. Sorry.
Quern, anything you want to do?
That's right. So I can't really visit anyone else, but I'll just eat my food and prepare for tomorrow.
Okay. So can I get a performance? So about 8 p.m. Shoshana, you're invited up to the stage and you're introduced and says, the satyr talent, Shoshana, has agreed to bless us with her performance.
Wow. Blessed in fucking deed.
You get a huge round of applause and calls for an encore. And with that, what's this? 1d.
I'm here all week.
Plus.
For the foreseeable future, anyway.
Tomorrow you're gone immediately.
3d.
I even hear it in my room.
Okay. They're really generous with you. So you get tipped 2 GP, 17 SP.
You get a dollar coin with cum on it.
7 CP. They are really generous tonight. And considering your performance, they're like really, really happy.
Sounds like being a doctor definitely was the way to go instead of being an entertainer.
I encourage them to spread the word. Tell them the tales of the famous bard. Sort of start my legend.
Okay. Yeah, so you're not very famous at the moment, but continue rolls like that and you may actually be famous one day. Okay, anything else you guys want to do before you head off for your rest and you'll level up?
Ooh, level up.
I'll actually donate that gold to the party pot.
Okay. So, Raiden, you get an extra 2 GP.
And the silver and copper.
Okay.
Okay, so you're donating it all? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pop a gold and 2 silver in.
Okay, so you rest for the night. Obviously you're in town. Unlikely anything is going to happen.
What about my training with Cloud?
Oh. The training with Cloud is better than yesterday. He really gets the hang of drawing and swinging his sword. You think that with another 2-3 days of training, he will definitely be able to defend himself with that underwhelming sword. Unless there's anything else you want to do, it's going to be the next morning.
I have to arm wrestle his dad.
Oh, yes, definitely. Okay. So, you head inside, and his father is sitting on the, just behind the bench. He says, "It's your turn, boy. Bring it on."
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be, rather than the other ones, this is going to be a strength check. Sorry, not just a strength check. It's going to be a contested strength check. So, if one person wins 3 times, they win, and you have to win 3 times in a row.
Okay.
Okay, so, in fact, in the background, you actually hear some betting. And you hear, if any of you guys want to participate in this, you can. But some of the locals like 5 silver. What's his name? 5 silver on old Braun. And so the pot is 8 silver on Brawn and 2 silver on Baby.
I'll put 2 silver on Baby Lou.
Okay.
After his last show.
I might also put some money on Baby Lou, our capable companion.
Okay.
Just a little money to do this, so I'm gonna stop.
And I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so you guys, Baby, you set up with Brawn, and you look at each other. His eyes like piercing your soul. And then someone comes over and says, "Ready? Wrestle!" And he pulls his arm away.
Got a Bardic eye if you want to use it.
And so as you two fight, he pushes you down a little bit, and he's flexing. Are you gonna use your Bardic there, or are you gonna leave it?
I would definitely use 7.
Okay, well then use it. Roll your D4, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as he's pushing down, however, you're able to push him, and you see him slide a little bit, and you're able to push him back. Okay. Roll again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you push slightly further, and he's just above the table, and he's straining, and he has he's got veins popping out, and he roars and says, "You won't win yet, boy!" Last one. Oh!
Chang's highest roll is a 9.
And then you just push, and he slams against the table, and you roar in his face, and a little bit of spittle gets on his face.
Shoshana's been commentating this the whole time for everybody as well.
Okay. And you're able to slam him on the ground, and you raise your hands in victory.
Yeah, I start flexing, and then I grab him and I put him in a bear hug and lift him up.
Can you make a strength check for that? Because he's taller than you, so he's quite heavy. You try to lift him, but he's so heavy you can't get him off the ground.
Exerted from all that effort.
However, those who bet, I believe 2 of you did.
Yep.
Okay, both of you double your silver.
And then I buy a round for the bar.
Okay. He says, no, let me. Good round. He buys a round for everyone. Thanks, Cryo. Thank you. Yeah. Mind the Kitsune.
We are really good for this bar's business.
Apparently.
So,
good job, entertaining, please.
Is there anything you guys want to do? Before anything else before you guys want to retire to the next day? Hello.
No, I
think that settles it.
Okay. Okay, so we can take our long rest now. I don't know who needs it or who doesn't. But it is the next morning. Waking up at 7. You relax, come down, have your breakfast. Looking outside, it is a very clear day today. However, it is quite cold.
Did we level up?
You did, so you can do your levels.
Where do I roll for HP?
Roll it in here.
Yeah.
So it's your hit die D8 plus your con modifier. So you got
I worked out why the import wasn't working properly either. It didn't have the box ticked only import new items.
Okay, it's okay. I'll fix that.
Fuck off.
Remember, you can each take a GM roll instead.
Can I take a GM roll instead?
Yeah, me too.
Natural too.
Okay, so Cowboy, you got a 5 instead.
Thank you.
Okay, Shoshana, you got a 2 instead. Baby
You
Lou
got
is
first.
Baby
I
Lou.
rolled
I think it's
I didn't mean it.
in
roll
D10.
10, but I'll take the GM.
I'll take the 6.
Yeah, you will take the 6. I'll get some blessings of seeing you.
Okay, so you got a 4 plus 3 instead.
Okay, so 7.
So
where's the tick that does what you said, Benny?
so we have
You click on the B,
Shoshana is
and
a
it's up into the update section.
bard.
Update configuration.
Cowboy is
check
a
the
life
box,
cleric.
import new items only. Don't delete
Quirin
updated
is
existing
a
items.
rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Shax is a monk. And Baby Lou is a fighter.
And do I click the other one, use existing items from the compendium?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll mix it because it'll only create ones it needs to, not everything.
So we're
Oh,
gonna
is
level
Baby Lou a barbarian?
No,
No.
he's a fighter. He rolled a D12 instead of a D10, which he already pointed that out, and I did, but he took the GM roll instead.
I'm definitely all here. I was thinking he might have actually been a barbarian.
Oh, should I take identify?
So we have a healer.
Problem is you need
We
to
have
get the
a
item first.
we have a support.
to-
A support DPS.
Yeah, that's where,
We have a ranged
yeah, I might
DPS,
get
and then
it
we
this
have
time. So
2
I'm gonna pick up the ritual
frontliners.
caster feat anyway.
It'll be interesting to
Which
see
let me
what
learn a wizard, and I'll pick wizards.
how the
and learn
party
wizard, rituals.
how the party performs.
So I'm 1d8 hit dice. Okay, let me do that then. I'm gonna ask you to roll.
No, you re-roll all ones as well. So you re-roll all ones, but you can choose to take a DM dice if you want.
I'll keep that.
Okay.
I'll level up. I forgot we have to do this through. I'm through D&D Beyond, right?
You can
Re-import,
level up in
re-import.
D&D Beyond, but you don't have to. You can either choose to re-import or you can just copy everything over. It's up to you.
Sure.
I'm gonna have to refresh Foundry.
Cowboy. Wish it wouldn't.
Spell peak.
No, like.
Yeah, definitely refresh.
Yeah,
after you
fighters.
import.
It's interesting. Fighters are, depending on how you play fighters, fighters can be
Crazy.
really fun. But yeah,
Because it bugs out otherwise.
it doesn't update for some reason.
Vaden, did you get my gold and silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm not just giving that away willy-nilly, you know.
Yeah.
It still says I'm at level 1.
Yeah, that's okay. We can fix that easily.
I just need to fix the XP, don't I?
Well, you need to change cleric to level 2, which I'll do for you.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Level 2.
Yeah, I'm just going along with as long as my D&D Beyond page is right. Can't fuck it up.
There you go.
Thanks, boss.
I will make a sanity one in here. Create entry.
How do you re-import it?
Click on the B, copy the character thing, and then just make sure it's not overwriting a bunch of stuff. Shax. Baby Lou. Quern. Shoshana. Cowboy.
Might take identify, I think, actually.
It worked. Nothing, no problems.
Well, looks like mine went through fine as well.
And just to be clear, you didn't give us all an extra feat at level 1, did you? I get my first feat at level 4.
We got a main one.
It has a list of level 1 feats that you can choose out of.
You could have chosen, yes.
You didn't have
Yeah,
to.
I keep forgetting. I'll have a look.
They're optional, don't worry.
Shh. You put charcoal in my hair. I need every advantage I can get.
Huh. That's fun. Baby
Actually,
Lou.
I think charcoal hair was one of them.
I don't think you can see it. Baby Lou is a.
No, it wasn't actually. Hang on.
Have a look at the. So Baby Lou is actually the son of a previous character from one of our others. They're in Discord.
If you go to Foundry VTT and click View Pinned Messages, it's a top link.
So he's a bugbear who learned his
So
healing
the reason
from
why
his
my
father.
other tools don't appear is because that I get them from having extra intelligence. So
Yeah, but it should still import if you've got them ticked. That's why I don't understand that.
And I just pick one?
Yes. Yes, you can only pick one. We got 12, 17.
Lungs of Steel might
15.
be in character for you.
I'm not a whore. I'm a doctor.
Oh.
I'm not a whore.
Well, I was a whore.
We were.
Oh.
You don't know that yet.
Okay.
I don't know much about in general. I don't think we've asked for anything.
No, you guys do know a little about each other, but you guys don't know a lot about each other.
You don't know that I was a child prostitute.
Not yet.
Oh wait, what? Yeah, when you head off to like the first brothel in town, every time we go to a new town, we think you're doing something completely different.
Yeah.
No,
Kobe again.
I'm open with what I'm doing.
Kobo's just like, there's some whores that need tending to, and like walks off. It's like, yep, okay, buddy. Yep, you do your thing.
What a creep.
I've played children of my characters before, but it'll be Baby Lou's father will be making an appearance later. Baby Lou's father is called Bubbaloo, funnily enough. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. Okay. So, all of you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so you have your mission. As we can see on the top there. I think that's working.
Quest?
Yeah, the quest log.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, so do you guys want to head out and start doing this?
Okay.
Can we look around if there's any yellow question marks?
There are no
Okay,
yellow
let's
question
go.
marks.
Okay. Let's go.
Well, can I go talk to the carpenter and the quartermaster? Because carpenter's supposed to cut a deal with me for the.
Yep. Okay. So heading over to the carpenters will start first because the guardhouse is on the way out. You can head over to the carpenters. You see him out the front. In fact, opening up his business, pulling up the shutters he'd been using to protect his windows from any stray arrows or rocks that might happen during the night.
Hello. I talked to the militia captain. He gave me this to verify that we're working for him. So we had a deal, I think.
He says, you are helping. Excellent. Maybe we can get through this after all. He says, yes. And he motions you inside and says, this, I can give you this regular composite longbow for 10 gold.
Okay. Or kind of rush here, so I'm not gonna argue with you. This is thanks for the discount.
Okay.
Surely you could cut a deal for our good friend, one of the future heroes of Pastoral. Even better deal.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a really good persuasion check, Shoshona. It's not bad.
I'm gonna grab that.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So he looks over and says, "Very well. 8 gold. That's the best I can do."
You are a good man.
He even throws in 20 arrows with it as well.
Oh, thanks. I thank him. I think Shoshana as well. I see that you can actually, your words can be helpful sometimes too.
Yes, surprisingly, I know.
Okay, so as you guys start heading towards the exit, you come across the guardhouse. The door is now open. So if you want to head inside, you were directed to the right of the door. There should be a quartermaster. So as you head in, you see a young boy, early teens, and he's currently like looking across a list, and he's looking inside the room.
Does he check it twice?
He does
You know
not.
what? I'm really sorry.
He does not.
You're not. You're not sorry.
Oh,
So you're gonna call out to him?
Sure. The
Okay.
quartermaster. Okay.
Well, he's not the quartermaster, but he
Okay,
he
well,
turns
you
around.
go.
He says, yes. How may I help you?
We're here to see the quartermaster.
He's 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 currently busy helping arm the guards out back. Is there anything specific you need him for, or can I help? I am the quartermaster's aide. I do his he's counting.
I just need a large blanket. Doesn't matter what the quality is. It just needs to be as large as possible.
Okay, yeah. Do you like how you affiliated with us?
We have a job from the militia captain. He's asking us to help
Ah,
take care of the job problem.
I remember hearing about that in this morning's briefing. Yes, and he brings out a blanket. It is quite large. It's probably about 10 pounds worth of blanket. You could probably cover all of you like 2 or 3 times with it.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, that reminds me. We sold our card, didn't we?
Yeah.
You did.
All right. All right then.
Surely we can commission one from the city.
How do I add a feat in D&D Beyond? I've made a homebrew creation.
Um,
Ben knows. He just
Ben
hasn't told me
knows.
yet.
Ask Ben. Yeah.
Well,
Ben.
I'm not going to give them
Add
anything.
new-
Like if they want to get
just
stuff,
add
they
new
should.
acid.
Like they should be able to do it.
Beyond.
Yeah.
I think some of
Go
them
to
have rope.
collections and then my homebrew and then create a
Tinder
feat.
box. Yeah, some of them
Yeah,
have
I've
rope.
created it there. So how do I put it on Kobo?
Oh, then you just go to feats
It's not
on your
there.
character sheet. Then you go to manage feats and it's just in the list.
It's not.
It is.
Okay, but it's not.
Just fix up later. Like we'll just add it in like Raiden said. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. So you now have a large blanket that's 20 pounds in weight.
I'll put my inventory. Okay.
Anything else you want?
No, I guess we don't. Yeah, I asked them if they have any spare cards that they don't need, like that we can use as like bait, essentially for the bait the goblins.
It's just unfortunately no. Most of them have been destroyed with the raids. I made this in not dungeon draft, Wonder Draft. Unfortunately, because the region map mode doesn't look very good, I just made a quick region map for here.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. I think that's it for me.
Okay. What about the rest of you? Anything you guys want?
No.
I just created a feed, it's fine.
I just added it manually. Fine without the feed.
Okay, so as you're you spend about half an hour doing this, getting a big blanket, getting Baden's crossbow. Make sure you change it to strength instead of dex. If you want to use your strength. Okay, is there any so you're gonna head out of town and start looking for our goblins?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get some skill checks. Can I get a party survival check, please? DC 12. This is not ending. Okay. 1 success. 2 successes.
I mean, Belle's been doing good rolls at least.
So we got 2 successes, so you guys failed.
That's
Okay.
good.
So, unfortunately, you guys are unable to pick up any like signs. So this takes about 4 hours. You're unfortunately unable to find any signs. Can I get a perception check? From somebody.
I think they should be clear.
I have +3.
I'm proficient.
20.
Proficient in survival.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Perception.
I'm not proficient in perception.
Kobo might.
Proficient or jack of all trades?
I'm just asking for a perception roll from
Okay.
one of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Probably Kobo would be the highest. Surely.
Someone raced to do it.
I'm not proficient in
Yeah, you'll because you're
Kobo has the highest
I
modifier.
am proficient.
I thought you were asking for a help roll.
No, I just wanted a
still
single.
high.
Okay, so wandering around, you're keeping alert. You see a few like wild beasts, but nothing particularly dangerous about. You don't see any traps or anything. As you get further away from the city, it starts getting slightly more wooded. The hills go up and down. You notice that there's a few sharp drops, and you're able to prevent people from going over. Would you like to keep looking?
It's noon.
It's about noon, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go.
can I get some more survival checks? 1 each. Okay, that's 1 success.
Mm.
That's 1 failure. That is 2 successes.
Fuck me. I'm dead.
You're just dead. No, I'm dead.
Okay, can I get someone to get a perception check? You spend another 4 hours looking about. There's not a very high skill check, guys. But okay, so again, you're not able to really find anything. You do see on the horizon a fire burning, but as you come closer, you notice that it's actually a group of people who are just taking a rest. If you want to go talk to them, you can, but
What do we think?
I think we should warn them about the goblins attacking people.
Sure. Guess I don't
What
know.
if they're goblins in disguise?
Then we'll have goblins too.
is this like Goblin in Disguise Transformers?
Goblins in
I'll go up to them and start speaking in Goblin. Are you guys okay?
They turn around like, oh god, and then they see a bugbear, and they're like, ah!
Hi, that's just baby. He's really nice.
Don't surprise me! I don't speak Goblin, but I thought we were under attack!
Yes, he's got a bit of a sense of humor.
Yeah. And I'm laughing, and then I say a comment. I'm just like, "Are you guys okay out here? You know there's goblin attacks going on."
Ah, yes, we heard. We're on our way to the city of Tempsey. Jesus Christ! Don't do that to a man. Almost had a heart attack.
That's where we came from, isn't it, Dempsey?
No, you guys came from Pastoral.
Pastoral was
But before that,
Yes,
Dempsey
before
was-
that you
we were in
were.
Dempsey.
Yeah, before that you're in Dempsey.
yeah.
So you guys, you're not sure how far away because you've been a little bit lost. But you're somewhere in between Dempsey and Pastoral.
What time is it? Do we think?
It's about 4:30. Like the sun's starting to go down. They've set up an early camp from the looks of it.
You think we should
we?
join?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safety in numbers might be an idea. How do you guys feel if we set up a camp adjacent to you guys?
We'd be happy to. The extra eyes and help for the watch would be excellent. I mean, they're a group of 3, so
yeah.
having a few extra eyes would be good. So how do you guys want to handle the watch? They're willing to do watch as well, unless you guys specifically want to.
I think we should share a watch.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't think we should leave them like strangers.
Okay.
Whilst we all
Bubbles
go to sleep.
who actually have dark vision on our team, so he's probably one.
Yeah, you guys need to be rolling disadvantage if you guys are doing it and you don't have dark vision.
Can't I like light up something?
I mean, you have a fire in the center, right? But remember you're looking out into the darkness.
Yeah.
I was thinking I'd just like be picking up stones and throwing them with the light cantrip.
That's more likely to draw attention.
Yeah, that's flashes of like flying lights
away from us.
Yes, but they're going. The attention will be drawn to the direction they're coming from. Like if you want to do that, sure, but
no, I'm sure.
So, are they 3 humans or?
There's 2 humans and a half elf.
Oh, good. Half elves are tastier.
All right, so half elves have dark vision. Do we know?
Yes, I believe they do.
Okay,
I'll take first watch again.
Okay, so the half elf will be taking first and last watch. So.
Oh, all right, I'll take second then.
No, but I believe aren't you guys sharing watches? So there's 2 of you.
Yeah, I think we're splitting the dark vision people across the party though.
Yeah, okay.
There's only the bugbear and the half elf.
Okay, well,
yeah.
That means one of you is going to have to take the third watch, say.
Yeah, I think the third watch.
Okay,
Well,
Shoshana.
Shoshana and Sharks.
Shakshana.
I think we'll be all people. Cause I'll do it too because they really want people to do it because of our disadvantage. So.
Okay. And so where do you want to go, Vaden?
I'm having a long night's sleep.
So third.
I'll go third with her. Well, basically, I'm basically going with the rest of the people who aren't.
Okay.
Who don't have.
Okay.
Dark vision.
Out of the 2 humans that aren't taking, so the 2 humans aren't taking watch. They're gonna sleep the whole way through.
Yeah, they're going to sleep the whole way through.
Are either one of them kind of beautiful?
No, they're not. One of them has a giant gash over his face. The other one is just. It looks like he got hit with the ugly stick a few times.
Okay. I'll leave him alone.
I was finger his gash.
Nope.
Like the gash is really, really deep. It's under his eye, goes across his mouth, and it goes down the right. So it starts from under his left eye, goes down under his mouth, comes down his neck, and goes partway. Like it goes under his clothes.
Does he need help?
No, it's fully healed. And the way
does he need help?
He doesn't want it healed. What he says is he got it from a half orc that he got into combat with. He says his one of his friends actually died to it, and that gash is proof that him and his friend were able to kill that half orc.
But don't you think that's a bit of an orc thing?
I mean,
you kind of look like you tried to remove your own eye, if you know what I mean.
It is a memento of his friend, so he doesn't want it healed.
It's fine. It's fine. I just go and I create some water and.
I mean, even without the scar, he'd be pretty average looking.
I know. It's all this whole business. No, it's fine. I'm a holy man.
You gotta take what you can get.
I can get anything I want. You feel.
I mean, the half elf is a pretty boy, but he's taking first and fourth watch, so.
Maybe. Oh, does he need to sleep?
He needs 4 hours of sleep.
Oh. Does the half elf want to?
Well, you'll be asleep.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh my goodness.
The invitation is there to be shown the ways of Sumi.
He says he'll think about it.
Sure.
Let's do a private roll.
And then seals the tent behind him. Like ties it shut.
Oh, he's not joining you. Okay. Okay, so. Let's see. So, first watch. Okay, it's the half elf. Roll D20 plus 5.
And roll ambush and killed.
Nope! Half elf is up, awake, he's watching out, he's peering into the darkness. Nothing bad happens. He wakes up baby for the second watch.
Yeah.
He has to come to my tent to do
Fuck.
During the second watch, you're distracted again, baby.
What the fuck are they doing in my tent?
Fire is just so magical.
Okay. So, you're distracted. Nothing actually happens. You see some, shadows, but you don't wake anyone up because you think they're nothing. Okay, third watch.
4 and 3. Cool.
Okay, I believe some other people were going as well.
Yep, sorry. Perception. Disadvantage. Oh.
Okay, so what do we roll? Okay. Quinn, you're the only one who notices, and you're not surprised by this, but you actually see a couple of goblins sneaking up.
What time of day it is now? We're like in the late. This is the third shift, right? So this is like early morning. Early morning.
It's about 5 a.m.
Okay. Is the sun up?
No, it's still quite dark.
Okay, so I see them coming up to me. So where do I see them coming from? What angle?
It's just at the edge of the campfire, and you see them coming towards you. They've been attracted by the light. It's in front of you. And you're not surprised by it. You don't really have a lot of time to warn people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should identify before. Well, that's fine. All right. So I don't have time to warn them.
I mean, you can say something, but the moment you say something, they're gonna act. The other option is you can try and attack them straight up.
Yeah. How many are there?
What you can see, you can only see one of them at the moment, but you're unsure.
Yeah, based on what I know, I would guess they would be in packs. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna immediately shout out to the team. Goblins.
Okay, so we're on this map because I don't actually have a camp map prepared, but that's okay. So that's the goblin you see. So
Okay.
as you shout out, the goblin raises his bow and takes a shot at eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Roll D3. 2. So Shoshana.
Yes.
Oh. Private GM roll. Attack. Normal, because 18. I guess a 22 hits.
Certainly does.
Okay, you take 6 damage as a arrow comes flying out of the darkness. And we're in combat.
Dun 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 dun.
Roll NPCs.
Okay, don't die, Shoshana.
Oh, no.
Did I take a long rest?
No, you have not received the benefits of the long rest yet.
We haven't really done. Well, you have. We haven't done anything since we had
that's
our
right.
last long rest.
I don't know why it's not giving me the option. I didn't mind here this way.
Okay, I believe I have some starter heroes available, so and then we'll have the human druid and the human fighter.
Why, Holmes? I believe this is the map we were last on. I'm joking. Oh, these are adventurers. Are they friendly?
Yeah, they're the 3 people that you're doing what's we
They're
call it with.
ominously surrounding me.
They're in our camp. with
Don't
us.
you like being surrounded by men?
That was like your whole backstory.
Which one's a half elf?
The half elf is Aaron, the guy next to you.
Okay. Did we come from the same tent?
No, you did not. So all of a sudden, out of the darkness, whoomp, Quirin.
Okay.
At advantage. So you didn't see this one. He has advantage. Unfortunately, he only rolled an 18. Okay. He deals 8 damage to Quirin. Baby Lou, you're woken by shouting. You're not wearing armor at the moment, but you can grab your sword.
Alright, game's paused.
Is it?
Yeah,
Was for me.
or it was.
Okay,
No,
I
it's
don't know
gone.
why it was paused, but whatever.
Okay, I'll run up to here and I will stab him with my glaive.
Oh my god. Just stand 15 feet of attack, okay?
Where's the second one?
God damn it.
He is using a bow, so unfortunately you still miss.
Yeah. I'll action surge
Okay?
and attack again.
Okay. Maybe our party will die. Okay, you hit? No, likely the goblins are gonna die. We've already got the rule. Okay. So, you're able to, as you run up, you just, like, absolutely smack him. Oh, did I delete him? I didn't mean to. He's dead. You deal enough damage, you just swipe across him. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do? I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's all I could do.
5, 10, 15. Okay, so this half elf ranger is going to come up, and he's going to take a shot at the only other one he can see.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Normal. Okay, yeah, he hits. -9. So he just shoots and annihilates the thing. Quirin, it's your turn. So the two goblins that you've seen are now dead. It was there,
Okay.
right?
Let's see. Yeah. I don't see anything else at this point.
Bubba and
I
he's
took my
15
action
feet.
to
The
hide,
baby
I
and he's
guess.
15 feet. It's amazing.
The rope, right?
Yep. Okay, you can do that. You want to come up somewhere to hide? Yep. Okay.
Here.
So you duck into the bushes. Can you give me a stealth roll?
Okay.
Don't you get it at level 2? Hide?
Yeah, I do. You're right. I do. I have
But he
bonus
can
action,
hide. He can hide as an action.
Yeah, I just don't have an action right now. Well, I do have action, but I just don't know what to do with it because I don't see anyone to attack.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I'll use the bonus action because I might as well. But like, well,
Okay. So you've got so a 6. So you hear the rustling of leaves as you try to get in.
sure.
So you've got your action. What do you want to do?
Don't say anything, so I'm just gonna stay here and hold. I'll hold it until I'll hold it for if I see an enemy appear.
Okay.
On attack.
Shax.
Okay. I run forward and then I would like to take the dodge action up here.
Okay.
Preparing myself to not get shot.
Okay. This guy's gonna come around and he's gonna like be hiding behind the cart and he's gonna pull back his bow and he's gonna attack Bubba. Oh, sorry, baby. Baby, attack at advantage. Okay. What's your AC at the moment?
10.
Okay, he hits. He rolls a 13. Normal.
Should be 11 because you have +1 in dex. Oh, doesn't make any difference.
So you take 8 points of damage. Okay. You don't see that one, Quern. However, this one, however, appears behind a tree. So you can take your shot from that one as he comes out and like aims his bow.
Okay.
You do not have advantage because he can see you.
Yeah. I said their control character doesn't have a composite bow. Let me see. I know why. I know why. Everyone. Sorry, what? Let me fix it quickly.
Okay.
There we go.
See you, Kitsune.
Oh
shit! Wow.
And there it is.
So you just like
early...
you duck up and go. Thump.
Oh, there we go. Come on. Oh yes.
So you still got your sneak attack damage too.
Oh, that's right. It's 26.
Because you got a crit. So that's double. So that's 10. So you did 24 damage. It's like splat. The fucking goblin just like it hits him in the head and just goes splat, and his head disappears. Minus 24.
Right, one shot, one kill.
Cowboy.
I can't reach him.
You could You could heal one of your friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what his character's about, though. Don't make him play his character wrong.
I'm beautiful though. He'd want to heal me.
Those legs though. If only you were a bit taller and were in like a little purple.
Oof.
I think you need those thighs though. They're thick.
Oh goodness.
Who's better at dodging hits, Quarren or Shoshana?
I have 13
like
AC. I don't know what.
13 AC.
I don't know what Shoshana's is.
You don't even have 13 AC because you're currently not wearing armor.
Do we have it because we were on watch though?
No, you. Well, you can't. You can't. I guess you can. Yeah, okay. You can have your armor if you're on watch.
Also, like I don't know why I have it equipped, so I don't know why it's not. give me anything?
It
Should give
doesn't
me
change.
anything?
You have to manually change your AC. Auto AC does not work in this game.
Okay, so then what would my AC be then? I have 11 from the armor,
Plus,
and then
plus your dex.
dexterity is +4. So it's actually 15. Okay.
No, it's +2. It's not +4.
Sorry. It's the.
Yeah, it's 13 is
Yeah,
correct.
it's
13 is correct. It's just
yeah, sorry. Actually, it's right.
yeah.
I'm gonna heal Baby Lou.
Okay.
What? I'm in like one shot range.
But Baby Lou is more beautiful than you are.
Oh,
Oof.
can't argue with the
Oof.
truth.
Oh.
I cast very far on the party.
Okay, so baby gets 5 hit points back.
I rolled a
Baby.
1.
You did, but you got a
Fucking
+4.
A
Baby Lou can
1.
Shoshana, what are you doing?
just hocker water
Wait,
spit
hold
back
on.
to Shoshana.
Yes.
No, I have a feed. I'm a life cleric.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up.
That's right. You got +5. Oh yeah, +1 more for
I'm a
+2. Sorry,
cleric.
you're right. You get +2, so it's 7.
+3. It's 1 for spell level and
Oh
2
yeah,
for
that's
base.
right. Yeah, +3, so it's 8. Sorry. So Baby Lou healed all the damage he took.
Oh, to be healed.
Shoshana, what are you doing?
Crying.
I can't. Oh, I can see the one up there.
Yeah, he's like partially hidden, but
I'll just mock him viciously.
okay.
You're tiny and ugly.
A tear comes to his eye.
Fuck off.
two vicious mockery rolls, 2 ones. Okay, Brutus's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So you're gonna stab us in the back.
So he runs up to there. What does Emil have?
Oh shit! Have the NPCs been damaged?
No.
Oh.
Why are you more worried about the NPCs?
They're running in.
They can't fire.
You just
5,
go
10,
chill.
20, 25, 30. So this guy is going to use Healing Word.
On the goblin. Oh, on Quirrell.
What?
The kobold Kieran.
That's you. On Shoshana.
Oh, don't give in to his whinge.
Look how wounded Quirrell is.
They're about the same, actually.
Quirrell
Lost
is
8
struggling
knots.
to breathe.
No, I'm about to be dead. I just killed someone. Come on. Clearly, I deserve it.
Quirrell
Okay,
is covered in
Goblin's
everyone's
dead.
blood.
Baby Lou!
Alright. I will run up to here.
Okay.
And I will hit him for non-lethal.
Okay. So you punch him. You miss him.
God damn it. Well, I already used my action surge, so I'm done.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Aaron's gonna come up here. Gonna raise.
We need him alive.
Did someone say lethal?
Did someone say lethal? And then releases the arrow and it flies past Baby Lou and the goblin and goes dong in the tree behind them. Quirrell.
I don't see any goblins on my screen right now, so I'm gonna move.
He's right there.
I'm lethal him.
Can't look with a bow, can you? Well, it's not with that right now.
Not with your arrows, you can't.
No, yeah. Oh yeah, we need some way to
I mean,
Can I take a rocket door in?
Sure, you can make a D20 plus strength roll. It'll only do 1 damage, but if you hit.
Let me see.
It should be, I think, D20 plus 3 for you. Yep, okay, so you pick up a rock on the ground and you just peg it at him.
Non-lethally.
Well, it's only going to do 1 damage, as I said. And it, like, hits him on the cheek and he's like, "Urgh!" -1.
Go back into hiding action.
Okay. Shax! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, you can just get into range.
I can just make it up to him. I imagine a flagon of beer in my hand.
Okay. As you imagine,
bring my fist.
Yeah.
Is it non-lethal?
Non-lethally, bring my fist down on top of his head.
Okay.
Non-lethally blow his brains out.
Just as my master did. Oh god.
But hey, still, he's a goblin.
Yeah, so because he doesn't have his shield raised at the moment, you actually hit him.
Okay.
-5. Okay, you knock him out. So that's the end of combat. This guy's actually still alive.
I'll grab him.
Just turn around to Brutus. It's like, now to clean up the rest. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh no.
You okay, Quern?
I can use a little healing.
I mean, you're about to finish your long rest. Remember?
Yeah, that's true. So never mind.
Well,
I'm good.
Fine to
I
use a
got
spell
this.
slot.
I'm good. I got this.
Why don't you just come lay down?
Okay, so, you have captured a goblin.
I tie him up, bring him back to the fire.
Okay. Brutus, Emil, and Aaron look at you strangely, but accept that occasionally some people swing that way.
I tell them that we're out here looking for their hideout, so we
can
destroy
okay, yeah.
them.
They nod. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so they go back in their tent. Third watch is almost over, but you guys can talk to the goblin beforehand if you want.
I was just gonna go back to sleep.
Okay, well then you can deal with that in the morning then.
Yeah.
D4. Okay. Okay, so you guys are gonna head back to sleep, I take it?
Sure.
It's about an hour afterwards the half elf gets up, and it's now his watch. D20 plus 4.
Quern gets attacked for 20 HP.
No, so nothing untoward happens. But the goblin wakes up in the meantime. Did you guys gag him, or did you just leave his mouth open?
I just tied him.
Yeah, he starts yelling incessantly.
I'll go gag him.
Okay. As you come out, the Aaron is actually like over him, just about to stab him because he won't shut up.
Fine, we have this cloth here.
Okay. So
reasons.
you shove it in his mouth and gag him, and he's like nods and then sits back down and. Right. So you guys finish your long rest
It's in
now.
the morning after the rest.
It is. It's the morning after the rest.
You say it's best to get a good night's sleep without this racket. It's really not good for your appearance.
Okay, so you guys wake up. It's about 7 now.
Ungag the goblin.
Okay.
And I'll tell him, or say in goblin, where his hideout is.
You know, Goblin. You know, learn hideout location.
Are you hungry? Do you want some breakfast?
Bugbear meat, delicious.
No. Goblin's gonna be on the menu.
Goblin is stringy. Prefer bugbear meat.
See, I'm gonna start with your toes. I'm gonna cut them off if you don't tell me where your hideout is.
Can you give me an intimidation check? He looks at his feet. I don't want to lose my feet. I use my toes. And he struggles and is like, over that way.
How far of a walk?
Many goblin feet.
Many goblin feet. Alright. And I'll put the gag back on him. And then I tell everybody which direction we need to go.
So from talking to the goblin, you gain a clue in the direction. In the morning, the three adventurers thank you and head off on their way. And they say, "We hope to see you again." But they don't spare. They don't really spare you guys a second look. They think you're a little bit weird capturing goblins and shit. None of them can speak goblin, so
a little bit is a compliment.
If they don't turn around, I just flash my dick at them.
They don't turn around. So you spend 5 minutes taking your dick out, and you spend another 5 minutes putting it back in.
That's not how it works.
You're wearing heavy armor. It takes 10 minutes to don and 10 minutes to doff. So you take half that time to take your pants off, and then half the time to put it back on.
Get like a custom crotch flap put in that.
He just pulls his pants back up, turns around, finds himself just completely alone with like goblins. Sneak up
Told me to
towards him.
assume the armor covered my dick in the first place.
It's bikini armor. Of course, it covers your dick. Anyway, okay.
Actually, I imagine that he might have like a reverse bikini armor, where everything the bikini would cover is not covered.
To drop a ration down as well from last night.
Yeah, so make sure you do that as well, because you spent the night out. So what are you going to do with the goblin?
Yeah. I'm going to take him with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where would you like to head?
Over my shoulder.
Okay, where would you like to head?
The direction he told us.
Okay. Active. Okay, so, you guys head in the direction he told you. Can I get a set of survival checks from you guys? One success. Oh no. Oh my god. One success.
We aren't great at this, are we?
Do we get a bonus?
Two
with
successes.
The little bastard.
Baba, you can have it at advantage because you know the direction you're going.
Okay.
Sorry, baby.
I probably won't roll much better than that.
No,
though.
you didn't.
Yeah.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. Kobo, one survival check.
Yes. It's survival.
Can I get a perception check from someone?
Can we get Quirrent to roll this one, maybe?
It's not a hard check, guys. I didn't expect you guys to fail it so many times.
Hey.
Okay, so you get lost. You lose the trail.
Games.
But even though you lose the trail, and you get lost, you don't fall into any ambushes. In fact, you spot a herd of deer, up ahead.
Delicious. Deer.
Yeah, deer.
Shoshana, do you eat deer?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, same color legs.
Not dear myself.
Shosha.
Not even from this world. What are you on about?
Making all this racket, all the deer turn to look at you and then start running.
Scared them off with your funny deer legs.
The goblin is like, who are you viciously mocking?
One of the deer.
Okay.
Murder a deer with words.
I'll damage the meat this way. Instead, it'll be poisoned with fear and bitter regret.
It's usually bad.
So as you mock the deer, one of them just falls over.
It's on a roll it just to see. Fuck it!
It just falls over with a tear in its eye.
And the mock was, you call those legs? These are legs, like the old.
Oh my god!
It's not your day, Bambi.
It's not your day, Bambi.
Poor deer.
Anyway, so yeah, so you now have a deer that you can just leave there or cart round if you want.
Anyone want to skin it and carve it up for meat?
I can.
If you want to carve it up for meat, can I get a survival check?
That's not a knife. Oh, actually, I have a small knife. My goodness.
I have a dagger, so I can do it. Wait, it's a survival. Yeah, okay. That's all Scott.
Okay, baby, you do a decent. You do a decent job of it. You get 5 rations from it. And you get a deer hide that's worth 5 silver.
And like the non-edible part, I just take the gag out of the goblin's mouth and I like stick it in his mouth.
Like you can hear the goblin just like.
And he now has a taste for hooves and looks at Shoshana.
And then I'm like, so which direction do we need to go?
And he starts pointing he starts pointing a different direction. With his head, he's like nudging you in a direction. So can I? Yeah.
Then I put the gag back in his mouth.
Can I get a survival roll, you all?
I'm gonna insight check on him just to verify he's telling the truth.
Fail. Success.
Do I get advantage this time?
You do.
Rolling survival
oh my
check?
fucking god.
Oh.
Yes, survival.
Definitely bad.
Oh, whoops, let me just my.
Okay.
Oh, that was a 9. I thought it was a 3.
Okay, so let's have a look. So 1, 2 insight check. As far as you can tell, Quern, he's not lying, but he's not you can't really get a lot from him because he's currently draped over a shoulder of a bugbear and he's quite scared.
Fair enough.
Let's take a look. So survival checks. Cowboy got 23. You succeeded in one. So you're actually able to pick up the trail with the help of the goblin. And can I get a perception check from someone?
Do you want me to do it?
It's up to you guys.
Jeez.
Okay, Kobo. As you're like going through the bushes, you actually find a trap, and you're like, and you point out to the guys. It's like just a rope, and up above there's there's a rope on the floor, and it goes up, and there's a pulley, and it looks like this. If anyone stepped in it, they'd be just like dangled upside down, like in a cartoon.
Hey, Shax. Can you come over and check this out? Just step right here. Right here.
Are you going to do it?
I mean, I'll look first. So
Okay, roll a perception check.
Fuck you!
You see the trap clear as day. Like, it's not even really hidden.
I just look at it and just look at Kobo. And I'm just like, that's not even funny, Kobo. We're supposed to be working together, not fooling around like this.
Okay.
Disgraceful. Oh my god.
Disgraceful.
Approach.
It'd cause harm, so I don't think that would even work on it.
Yeah, I mean...
It would be directly harmful to him to walk into a trap.
Just make a... Oh wait, I make these at advantage, don't I? No. You're choosing the wrong person to do wisdom saving throws on, by the way.
I mean, a monk, so yeah.
You should try it on Shoshana. Oh, and I'm Clash Star, so I do get advantage.
Oh my.
Okay. So, yeah, he doesn't approach the trap. He just looks at you. Okay. So, you guys have traveled. So, this was your... Was this the morning one or the afternoon one?
I think that was the
Our
second one.
So, yeah, so it's now about 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So you can either go for one more, like look around, or you can head back to the city, or you can camp out for the night. If you were to head back to the city, however, the goblin would be executed.
Do we still need the goblin?
He's giving us telling us where to go.
He is giving Bubba advantage. Sorry, baby advantage.
Need is stretch, but
He's useful for the time being. Use it like one of those sticks to find water.
Like a divination rod, dude.
Yeah.
should we keep searching?
Oh, let's go for one more.
Okay.
That's a cantrip, right?
Command? No,
This is
command's
the
a level
first time
1
I've
spell.
done
Oh wow. Okay, never mind then.
Okay, so can I get survival checks from all of you? No. 1 success. 2 successes.
I'm gonna pass another one.
3 successes.
Yeah.
Kobo.
He's doing it. Give him time.
No.
Okay, so you do, with a little bit of help from the goblin nudging Bubba in the right direction, you guys come across a fortified cave. Out the front, can I get a perception roll? It's quite late at night. It's about 9:30, so it's dark. So if a human's doing it, they need to do it at disadvantage.
Okay, I'll look at worse.
Okay. So, Cowboy, from what you can see, you see a pair of armed goblins out the front. They are wearing metal armor from what you can tell, which is unusual for goblins. And they are alert. You're about, I don't know, 100 feet away, so you can't tell much else. You can see, like, some sticks jutting out of the ground in front of the cave. But that's all you can see at the moment.
I'll set the goblin down and I'll like start scratching behind his ear.
Okay.
And then when I stand up, I just put my glaive through the back of his head.
So as you do that, you hear a Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You found a cave that appears to be the location of the goblins.
If you guys want, we can do is well, we can explore it, but like we can do also if you want to is we can lay that blanket of that blanket out there in front of the cave. How big is it? Open the entrance of the cave?
Enough for about 2 people. It's 2 people wide, 2 like humans wide, and 1.5 to 2 people tall.
Yeah, it's like 12 feet or something.
It's about 11 feet wide and about 8.5 to 10 feet tall.
How wide is the cave?
Oh, that's the cave. The blanket's probably like 30 by 25.
Okay. If you guys want, we can do is we can I have a plan. Like, so I have this long blanket, this large blanket. I have a lot of ball bearings. You can put them below the blanket and to cover them. And if we want to scare the goblins out of the cave into the blanket, they can trip them all, like Home Alone style.
Will the blanket just stop the ball bearings from tripping them though?
I think it's the cover, right? I mean, it's just the blanket. It's not gonna. I think it's gonna just to cover the look of it. I think it's not gonna.
You still slip on them, I'm sure.
I think so, right? Because I don't think it's very thick. I mean, depends how thick it is, I guess. I'm not
We
sure.
dig a hole under part of the blanket as well, so when they fall in.
Into a pit of ball bearings.
So I will direct you to make sure you read your mission.
Don't recklessly charge into the cave and get TPK'd.
But apart from that, your actions are your own. So you can do that if you want.
What he's trying to say is like we don't have to actually do anything. That's why we've already found what we wanted.
Maybe we can
fight
report
them.
back and get Shoshana to negotiate.
You also
Last time I
you have
negotiated, it worked out really well. I'll have you know, we got free arrows and a 2 gold discount.
you can do whatever you want. But yes, your mission was specifically to find wherever the source of the attacks were coming from and to report back.
Yeah. I mean, what does want to do? Do you want some information to get a better reward, or do you want to just go back and come back later? Go back in time. Now we know we're there.
I'm potentially concerned at how well armed these goblins are.
And if we get back,
I
we
don't
might
think
be
we
able
should
to.
attack them.
You also do know, because you were told, that the goblins have been raiding arms caravans.
Yeah.
It's just too risky. We need to come back with the guard.
Alright.
They're way too organized for goblins. There's something else. There has to be something else guiding them. Controlling them even.
Okay, so would you like to try and head back during the night?
How far away are we actually from the town that we can tell?
Give me an intelligence check.
So. Hmm.
4 or 5 miles, you think? And you're not 100% sure?
Because we went in circles before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, if you could find the road, you'd be able to tell, but I think you're about 4 or 5 miles.
I think if we camp out, we're probably not gonna be able to do a fire.
Yeah, it'll have to be like just sleep under the bushes.
Especially if we're gonna stay close to them, because it is getting kind of late, so we aren't gonna get that far from them.
Yeah, also remember they do have all dark vision and we don't. So it's they'll have advantage for sure if we counter them at night.
I think our best bet's just to start headed back, probably like in like an hour. Just camp out.
Yeah, all snuggle up under the blanket together.
Or we could just head all the way back to town under the cover of night.
We could snug up under the blanket and I can show you the ways of Sunni.
So Kobo's in his own tent tonight?
Why?
He thinks he's worthy. She's worthy.
So I take it you guys want to walk away a little bit and take a rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody give me a perception check.
It's too late. It's already done.
I tried. Well, let me do it after you do faster.
Well, if you're a human, you have to do it at disadvantage.
Oh.
Go on, Shax, roll a 1.
Okay, well, Shax, as you're walking, you don't actually see it, but all of a sudden, the ground is not under you anymore. And you look down, and you fall, and there's some...
I'll reach to grab him.
Okay, can you make a dexterity saving throw? Nope. You try to grasp him, and you're able to catch some of his hairs, but he's out of your range too quickly, and then you hear ah, as you fall into a pit trap, that you did not see. Roll 2d10
Shax, are you okay?
plus.
Sorry about earlier.
So you take 7 piercing damage as the stuff below you just pierces your body.
Are you okay?
How deep is it?
I need healing.
It's about 10 feet deep. It's not very deep. Like, you could literally just reach down and grab him, but...
I will. I'll pull her out. Pull her out.
I think Shax is taking the most damage so far. So, Shax, you have a hole in one of your legs from the spike.
And I'm just like, hold on. And I'll lick her.
No. No!
You?
I'll make a constitution saving throw, right?
You don't need to. You've seen it now, so it's not as surprising as before, but if you want to, you can.
I have an infection.
No, you're fine. Like,
he's clean, isn't he?
Yeah, his mouth is clean anyway.
Oh, wait. Isn't it you feel? It's getting wet?
I mean, it's more getting completely wet, like in a swimming pool or in the rain, rather than just like getting.
Or having someone like Kobo come at him at night.
Jeez.
I mean, that's a separate feel, I think.
Anyway, yeah, no, being licked is not something he's that scared of. Plus his slobber's not that bad, unless you want to be like super slobbery and just like get it everywhere all over him.
No.
Just the way I taught you, baby.
No, I was just licking her hole.
Is it a hole that I need a spell slot to heal, or will it mend overnight?
No, it will mend overnight. It's like it's a small hole. If you want to heal it, you can. It's not.
I don't.
Okay, well then. No healing for sharks.
Only if we're going to rest.
Well, yeah, you're about to rest. I mean, you can rest here, but this is a trap, and the goblins know where it is. So you might want to get a little bit further away.
Yep, let's go.
Can I get a
Cradle of Blood behind?
Can I get a perception check from somebody?
Not you.
I'll do it.
Okay, disadvantage if you don't have dark vision.
Nice roll.
Let's forget that. Oh no.
Quinn, as you're so sure of where you're going, you walk straight off a cliff.
I will reach out for Kieran.
Can I get dexterity saving throw?
I'll help as well reach out.
Yeah.
No, from Bubba. Oh, baby just like immediately sees you disappearing and just like grabs you by the scruff of your neck
Not
and
again.
pulls you back before you fall off the cliff. And you look down, and it's about a 30-foot drop, and you're like, "Oh God!"
Yeah, that would hurt a lot. Thanks. Thanks, baby. This darkness is making it really difficult to go anywhere. It sucks.
Yeah, don't walk that way.
Okay, you leave. I'll follow.
Have we walked far enough from the trap to?
Yeah, you're probably about 800. Yeah, what's lower than a mile? I don't remember.
Kilometer.
Yeah, a
Feet?
kilometer. I don't know.
Meter.
I don't know.
Kilometer,
Whatever.
yeah.
You're far enough away that you don't think you'd be found now. So if you want to camp here, you can.
Well, yeah, we need to look after Shax.
Get in my sleeping bag.
So I'm gonna roll the damage just to find out how much it would have killed you by. Oh, you would have taken 24 falling damage.
Yeah, I mean that would have easily knocked me out and like almost killed me.
God.
That would have killed me.
No, you're right.
Yeah, massive overkill on Shoshana. It would have been massive overkill on Shax.
See, I tanked it for the team. Tanked them level one.
Okay, so you can have your you can have a long rest. If you want to do a watch order, you can, but you're pretty sure because you're up against a cliff wall. So you're pretty sure you're safe here. So we don't have any elves, which means no 4-hour rests. So.
And we are almost entirely dark vision free races.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we can double up. So maybe we can do solo, and then the rest of us can do 2 sets of 2, right? That way we have can kind of counteract the perception disadvantage. All right.
So we've gone through 3 rations so far?
Yes, we have.
Oh no, but we got one from the deer.
Wait, how many rations do we have left?
So you've used 3 rations, but everybody got 1 from the deer, and baby got an extra 2 from the bear.
Okay.
So as night breaks, it's very cloudy and it's drizzling, and it's also very cold. It's a chilly 5 degrees in the morning.
I can't leave my tent. It's raining.
I don't think we would put tents up.
I would have to. That's why I got a tent in case it rains.
I have a blanket. Use a blanket instead.
I think Shax needs a parasol.
It's like dancing around in the puddles.
Well, Shax cowers in his tent. About an hour passes, and the drizzle fades. So it's not currently raining at the moment.
Yeah. Is it still cloudy out?
It's quite cloudy.
Shax, you gotta take a long rest, by the way.
You'd have to.
And alright, let's go.
Can I get a survival check to see if you can find your way back to the city? From all of you. 1 pass. 1 fail. 2 passes. 2 fails. Even with the natural 1, even with Quern trying to lead you in completely the opposite direction, you're able.
The cliff's not here anymore. It's gone now. I disappeared. No illusion.
You're able to find your way back to the road which leads you back to Prestral. And after about 5 hours, about midday, about midday, 12:30. You're finally able to find the gates of the city.
Alright, I need to go to bed.
Yep, we're gonna call it there anyway. So, next week we'll finish off this quest so you can talk to the captain, and then maybe go on and maybe help the captain do something else.
I gotta wake up in fucking 4 hours.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Lucky man.
So
I
fun,
got lucky.
right?
I have to get up in 3. Sorry. Oh, less than that.
Please.
Okay, that's it.
You
Good
did
job.
it, Ryan.
You
die.
didn't die in session 1.
Yay! Some of us got close.
Shax was dead. I don't want to help.
different accents.
Yeah, I gotta practice my thing. I have something different I want to do, but I just didn't
I'm
have
just
time to really
tired.
practice it.
I'm just tired.
And you kept getting distracted by Ben's accent.
Also, I'll
Fucking
come back
hell.
to it.
Speak spot.
Corin's one should be like the I'm walking here. Is that New York or is that something else?
That's New
Yeah,
York. That was supposed to be
Taxi
based off of
driver.
New York. I feel like,
So
like yeah, he's not in New York at all.
I've licked Shaq's slit and her hall.
Oh, you guys
Yeah,
are
thinking about
being
that,
very
Wait,
funny.
Yeah, I was gonna be thinking about that all night.
Okay.
About your character's whole.
Lovely.
Is this the first time you've played a female? Bruce?
No, in Ben's one shot.
Count.
I'm already regretting it now.
Why is
Okay,
that?
it's friendly. It's not a sexual thing. Come on. It's
It's
helping.
just because the
Okay.
the severe lack of women is getting to Bell.
So that's it for tonight. That
All
is
that tenting with Kobo.
that is episode 1 of Explorers of Arcadia. Congratulations on our
No matter
our
what way
party.
he does his hair,
They have succeeded in not dying.
not appealing enough for baby Lou.
This will go up on YouTube.
I'm gonna have to. So I'll see you
After we're
tomorrow.
finished,
Yeah, you gotta
um,
get off.
you come out to twitch.tv/2all.
Good luck with getting
night.
off.
If
gonna
you want to
hop
watch
on
it
yet.
live, it is
Well, after COVID.
7 p.m. Australian
Alright, night,
till
guys.
10
Nah.
p.m. Australian. Good night. See you next time, folks.
It's a good game. GG.